You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast. I give you new wave shop talk, shop talk, shop talk. New wave shop talk, new wave, new wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop talk, shop talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New wave, new wave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. All these them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.
You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast.
I'm trying to sing like the nigga from Cameo in my high voice.
Oh shit! Word up!
I didn't want to start yelling.
Everybody say,
if I'd have started
when
yelling,
you
then
hear
you'd
that
said,
word,
nigga, you're
you
too
gotta
loud.
get it underway. Do your dance. I don't even know the lyrics to that shit. Oh man.
Oh man.
Let's get this motherfucker going, man. Hey, welcome, man. New Wave Shop Talk, man. This is episode 71. You know what I'm saying? I am the host, Dina Boy Juice. And to my left, we got
SD, Pasadena, Sean. It's all the same.
SD. And man, we got a special motherfucking guest in the house,
It's
man.
my nigga right there,
To my
man.
right, we got, introduce yourself.
Uno Mash, nigga. West Coast.
The one and only.
The one and fucking only, man.
You know what it is, man. Thanks for having me.
Man, for sure, man. How you doing, man?
Blessed. I'm happy to be here amongst friends that I grew up with. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Good to see my niggas that I was in the trenches with out here doing their thing, having it their way. So I see y'all got y'all platform. I thought it'd be in my best interest as well as helping y'all out.
Right.
If we all sit down and,
Chop
put
it
it out
up.
there. Hell
We
yeah.
Part right
definitely
there.
appreciate it, bro.
Dude.
Definitely.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? How you doing, S?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I can't complain, man. Today, Thursday, man. One day closer to Friday, man. You know, spend the weekend with the fam bam and
That's what's up.
hopefully put something on the grill. It's finally not raining.
Oh, man. Shit.
Right.
I don't know, man.
It's supposed to rain Monday.
Monday? Oh, okay.
Said Monday through Wednesday.
It's
but-
cloudy.
Yeah.
It's cloudy for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Ain't going to be out
Well,
there grilling
today,
in the cold.
No. Tomorrow is supposed to be 67. Then after that, we're supposed to get 72s.
Yeah, niggas in Cali ain't shit.
For me though, when I think about the rain and shit, like
Yeah.
I think about it like in a different aspect.
Like what?
Like it's a chance for the government like to do some shit to us. You know what I'm
I
saying?
heard
like,
that.
You know, if you ever
Agent Orange, nigga.
if you ever seen you know what I'm saying, the chemtrails from the planes overhead, they had a scientist one time that tested the composition of the elements from condensation that fell down into a glass. Found out it had barium oxide, metal, foreign, all types of metallic properties is coming in this shit that we're breathing in.
Oh, shit.
And it also has the power to kind of influence the cloud structure and bring out precipitation and rain. So I look at it like, to me, like, nigga, it's a setup. This rain coming out of nowhere, it's just a way for them to spread down some harsh-ass properties on us. See, I think barium oxide is very dangerous for your lungs. Go out there after you see a bunch of planes in the sky for a while and put you out like a little canister and get it tested and see what you come up with. You'll be shocked to find out the kind of stuff that we're breathing in just from basic raindrops.
Do you think that shit come from that HARP?
Yeah, I know about HARP, but
Yeah.
HARP to me is kind of like
That's supposed to like change the weather, fuck with the weather.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But we've been doing that for years. All you have to do is introduce the amount of gas, the amount of oxygen, and change the properties up. We can easily manipulate the skies. It's not something that we just stumbled upon. We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah,
people
but
that
you
ain't-
know, we advanced.
For
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? We advanced. So
It's a lot of people that don't even understand that type of shit. So you would tell them something like that, they would say it was some bullshit.
yeah.
But
Well,
the,
you know,
the
those
research will tell you
motherfuckers-
otherwise.
Shit, global warming, just look at it.
Hell yeah, definitely.
You know, a lot of things that used to be, you know, glaciers and stuff like that, that shit don't exist no more. You see coastlines and stuff pushing away from each other. They said Africa's separating.
Man, I just seen that today,
shit?
and I was like, damn, the motherland splitting down the
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, shit, they say we was all one at first. So,
Yeah, Pangea.
you know what I'm saying?
That's Pangea, where all
Yes.
the plate tectonics shifted apart.
Exactly.
For sure,
so
for sure.
they's like, how else you think dinosaurs and shit got from here to there? Nigga, they wasn't swimming.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
it was
saying?
one giant mass, and then over time it broke apart.
broke apart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why
Exactly.
they always scaring us in California. Oh, y'all about to break into the water. Like, okay, if we do, nigga, we just gonna be another island, nigga.
Exactly. Exactly. One thing about mankind
You
and
know
our
what I'm saying?
species, we gonna find a way to survive.
Yeah, we're
That
gonna
part right
adapt
there.
to it.
Sure.
We're gonna
We didn't face
definitely adapt
extinction.
to it.
We
Long
didn't
as
face-
it float.
Thank you. We didn't face mass extinction on all types of levels. This ain't
Right.
Titanic, nigga. We will find a way to survive. Believe that.
You know what they say?
Definitely.
They say when it's all said and done, the only thing that's gonna survive is the rats and the roaches.
I was just gonna say that. The roaches, the roaches, nigga. them
Well, you got to
motherfuckers,
think. Look at us.
They
I mean,
find a way.
you're frail.
Uh-huh.
I'm frail. No disrespect, but I'm
Yeah.
talking about the human body.
Right.
These vessels
Uh-huh.
is hella soft,
Right.
skewy. You know what I'm saying? We can get damaged like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the composition of like the skeletal structure of bugs is much harder.
Right.
They can live through all types of shit, my nigga. These little weak ass bodies can't take nothing.
Man.
Right.
For
we
real,
think
for
'cause
real.
we can step on them. You know what I'm saying?
And they
No,
can
for
bounce
real
back.
though. You know,
And they
yeah,
bounce right
yeah.
back.
But shit, man.
But that's all about perspective, though.
Some of
we
them bounce
squeamish
right
around
back.
this motherfucker. Shit.
We are. Our bodies
like
are so
say-
delicate.
real.
Like, let
That's
me
real.
ask you a question. Like, sometimes you ever hit a mosquito or a fly, and that motherfucker lay there for a minute, then pop right back up and get at you.
They
You
just
be like, how he do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
So I get what you're saying.
I'm telling you, it's a proven fact, bro, that
Mm-hmm.
these bodies ain't worth shit. Of course, we have the mental intelligence that make us the top species, but as far as our physical composition, knock it off.
Right.
Knock it off, bro. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's why we had to, invent guns, because them niggas in the wild, them niggas will eat us. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas
Exactly.
will fuck us up if we just go out there and be like, hey, what up with y'all? Niggas
Exactly.
will be like, nigga, you food, nigga.
Like,
Give me that.
Even though we at the top of the food chain as far on the evolutionary scale, the fact of the matter is we are at the bottom of the food chain as far as carnivores and shit like that.
hell
We would,
definitely.
we would get
definitely.
fucked
if
over.
we,
Hell
didn't
yeah.
have, if we didn't have no weapons. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If we didn't come up with weapons, nigga, we'd be food. You know what I'm saying?
See, but that's important that you just said that because how we came up with weapons. Man, Homo sapien, Homo erectus, upright man. We are the builders of this world, and we didn't put together some crazy shit on this planet. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Definitely.
we always got to give ourselves credit as men. The fact that we've accomplished so much, and we still got so far to go. You get what I'm saying? Like, we just now being introduced to a whole new level of understanding. You notice how the government is like giving us shit now that they never would have discussed with us, like aliens and
Right.
all these different protocols. And
Right.
now you telling us everything is up for grabs. You told us our whole lives that none of this shit was real.
Right.
Then here we is in the 22, 23 year, and now all of a sudden all of this shit that you told us was fake is all real.
Yeah, and y'all showing us.
And you showing
You
us.
know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
And
be
y'all
honest
showing
with
us.
you. A lot of that shit, you know, a lot of these movies, let's just be honest. They're by things that people hear and they elaborate on it and they investigate it. Some people just don't believe it.
Or they telling us something.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
A lot of the times that's what it is.
iRobot, for
Come
example.
on now.
You
But
see the
we're-
robots
but
now.
we're here now. Where
Yeah.
they just said they had a bunch of robots that they had to destroy because they flipped on people.
Yeah, hell yeah. They killed a couple of people. Did you see them niggas? They kicking the robot down, the robot getting up, not shooting at nigga, but shooting at the target and shit. The motherfuckers, those was the motherfuckers that flipped.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Like,
looked at that
shit.
kind of shit like it was impossible, and now
No.
it's a reality in
Well,
our lifetime. You know what I'm
AI.
saying?
We see that,
They
you
started
know,
rebuilding themselves.
They don't feel no pain.
Uh-uh.
They don't got no neural sensor to detect pain. They gonna come at a nigga and fuck us over.
Yeah.
If
Just
they
do
get a
it.
virus or they are able to go autonomous and just go independent of the server, what we gonna do? You fight it
Nothing
metal
you
with
can't do.
metal.
They gonna start building.
you can't
they
knock
own.
it off. Yeah,
Exactly.
You can't knock it off.
Shit.
can't.
That'll be fucked up.
And it's scary though because the fact of the matter is, my niggas, we already inside of it. We already inside of it. You talking to your phone all day. Hey, do this for me. Woo, woo, woo. You go home. Hey, search woo, 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 woo.
Hey, Alexa.
They got Chat
Yeah.
CPT. Hey, write this for me. Woo, woo, woo. We're already interacting with these devices and these robots on a level that was never thought about. The internet has connected us in ways, bro, that's unreal. So just imagine what's going to be like in the next 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
It's going to be off the hook, my nigga. And we at the age where we can still enjoy it, but our kids is the ones that really going to be enjoy this new technical age. Right now, we the dinosaurs. We still, coming through, leaving our footprint.
Because we came from motherfucking beepers and
Thank you, my
know what I'm
nigga.
saying? We
You
came
tell a
from all
nigga
of
a
that.
beeper.
Beeper
nigga,
and
what the fuck
payphone.
is a beeper?
Hey, you know I heard the funniest shit, right? So a motherfucker said, "Hey man, my little nephew, he fucked me up with this shit." He said, nigga, when was you born? He was like, I was born in like 1979. He said, oh shit, the late 1900s.
Hit a nigga with the 1900s, felt like you was on Tombstone or something.
Oh man, like
That nigga hit me
nigga, that's
with
some
the
real shit,
1900s.
nigga.
Yeah.
Born in the 1900s, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why these kids be like, oh man, you still on this? Oh, that's old. But like you were saying, talking about the robots and stuff, I don't want to get off context,
subject.
but yeah, the subject, but people, it's a scientist in there right now that's fucking with some other shit that could harm us, but they still like, I gotta figure it out. Like, nigga, you trying to figure out something that'll hurt us.
Exactly.
But you got grandkids and all that you just don't give a fuck about.
That's true.
You know, and they say,
We all
nigga,
guinea
this is for
pigs.
science. Yeah. you
We
know
all
what I'm
guinea
saying?
pigs in one form or another. They give you
For life.
They come out with a new chip, a new potato chip. Oh, everybody, let me new chemical, new composition, new materials. We the guinea pigs. They come out with a new cigarette and that niggas hit the club with it, or a new liquor. We the guinea pigs. We the lab rats. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Society been doing this type of shit since the beginning of time.
Yeah. Let's see if it works. Shit,
Exactly.
We getting our money up just for these motherfuckers
That's
to
how they
sue
capitalize.
us.
Exactly.
Because
That's
that's
how they
all that's
capitalize,
gonna
right?
happen. Anything happen, shit, somebody gonna sue about it. Like shit, I could choke right now off
Hey.
the vape and be like, oh, I'm suing y'all niggas.
This
and
was
nigga,
the
I might
craziest
win,
shit
but they
I
got the
seen.
money
Facts.
ready for it.
Check this out. So a dude, he's suing Buffalo Wild Wings right now.
Oh yeah, cause the boneless shit.
Yeah, he said they're not boneless
That's a
wings.
smart move, though.
All they are chicken nuggets.
I applaud his. I applaud his effort. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, look,
That's
I
genius,
thought
bro.
to myself, like, why the fuck we didn't think of that?
That's genius.
Yeah.
And you know what? If we're gonna look at it in the way that it's supposed to be looked at, in the technical aspect,
He's
the
right.
Law, the law on
Right.
paper, you fucked us over, bruh.
Yeah.
These ain't what you saying they is, my
Yeah,
nigga.
and he
Run
gonna
that
win.
in. I got
Yeah.
stress behind this
Yeah,
shit.
he
You
gonna
fucked my
win.
whole thinking up, thinking
Yeah,
all this
yeah.
time I was eating this shit, and I'm eating some whole other shit.
Now I don't trust nothing.
Nothing.
Thank
Is this
you.
really a
Pain
French
and
fry?
suffering. Break bread like Jesus said.
Yeah.
Hey, that
Hell
shit was
yeah.
crazy. When I thought about that, I was like, this motherfucker's genius.
Yeah, I was a little envious. I'm not gonna lie.
Everybody ridiculing him. I'm
That was
like,
incredible.
man, that
He
motherfucker
don't
right
give a
there
fuck.
is
He gonna be
smart.
living at the top of Pasadena, the top of
Yeah.
Beverly Hills, nigga, the next
You know what's
few
funny?
years.
I always have those little epiphanies too, gradually throughout the day where I'll be like, damn, I want to fucking do a lawsuit on a motherfucker. Like, I want to fucking find a way to do a quick come up where it could be beneficial for my family for generations to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's usually what? Oh, the old slip and fall.
Yeah.
Oh, I found something in my food. All of that shit's kind of played out, right?
Right,
so
right,
now I'm
right.
trying to find a new way to attack this shit. So
yeah.
I
He
can
did it.
Yeah.
I done got burnt by McDonald's coffee,
Yeah.
nigga. And shit, I didn't get 80 million.
Exactly. Shit. Where my pay
Shit.
or something?
These aren't ramen noodles. These are egg noodles, nigga.
On the real, you just gotta find a way. You gotta find a
But I'm
fucking
telling
way.
you, as long as you can win on paper, you're gonna win that money.
Yeah, that part right there.
Yeah, I know I'm in marketing. You're telling someone that this is what it is. That's false advertising.
Right.
You've actually coerced me into buying a product or a brand that I didn't even want. I only bought it based on the verbiage you display or based
Right.
on the content you put out. But
Definitely.
instead, I'm eating some bullshit.
Yeah.
So therefore,
I mean the
I
motherfucking
need my
chicken
money.
nuggets that
he
been
gonna
processed
win.
together.
He gonna sign a non-DA, an NDA to not disclose anything of the compensation, and he gonna get broke off.
Yeah, and they're gonna keep pushing.
Thank you. And they gonna move right. You heard the little statement they made? It was like on their Twitter, they was like, yes, our buffalo wings don't have buffalo. Yes, or they was like mocking
Right.
it basically.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, we know we finna win this shit. We
Right.
finna tap him on his booty and send him on his way with a couple $100,000. He ain't gonna get no milli. He probably get a couple $100,000, which is acceptable.
Depending on how many years he can prove that he been eating it.
That is true though. I didn't think about it like, because he can say,
Shit.
I've been doing this shit for years.
Yeah, if that nigga can go and find a bank statement that he went to Buffalo Wild Wings 10 years ago.
Smart.
Oh, nigga, what?
Right,
That nigga
nigga.
about to be getting
Back
paid.
pay.
Back pay, nigga. That nigga gonna be looking for that SSI back pay. Oh,
Nigga
shit.
said back pay on my
Man.
mouth. I'm going all the way back to my first bite in that motherfucker. From the first time I looked at the menu and said, I want them fucking boneless wings right there. And that was a chicken nugget, my nigga. The whole time.
The whole time. Nigga, I thought that was white breast meat, nigga.
No.
Nigga, y'all
they
giving
cold.
me particles. It's like a hot dog. Nigga gave me a
But the
fried
funny
hot
thing
dog.
about it, everything that we love, like my wife always tell me, like everything that we love that tastes so good is usually the shit that's the worst for us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Like,
Definitely.
so they give you all of this shit like in these beautiful cosmetic displays and
Uh-huh.
the burger is off with the water drops falling off that motherfucker.
And
that
shit
motherfucker
is,
got
that shit
cancerous
is really,
properties
that
all
shit
through
is
that
really
motherfucker.
painted. Like,
Thank you.
That shit is fake. The shit they show you on TV, that shit is fake, painted.
And that just
spray
goes to
painted
show
and all
us the
that.
power of marketing.
Yeah.
Everything is in marketing, product placement, marketing. Everything. This right here is marketing. That right there is marketing. Everything is in marketing and what you can convince a motherfucker to do. If I can tell you this is the best boneless fake ass nugget that you gonna get, even though it's fake, if I can present it in a way that's you gonna like it, come on, bro.
Definitely. And we're going to make some money. And we're going to have a Buffalo Wild Wings in every city, nigga, from here to Atlanta.
You're an artist. You understand branding.
Yeah, you feel me? We're going to
For sure.
do it. Yeah. Shit, man. Let's get into some stuff, man.
Let's do it, man.
You know
that
what
was
I'm
an
saying?
intro if I ever seen
Yeah,
one.
you
That
feel
part
me?
right
That's how we
there.
try to do it,
Woo,
man.
they lit.
Talk some shit about ourselves, and then, you know, it might
They
veer
lit,
into
man.
some
First,
other
I just
shit.
want to say one thing. I just want to
Yes,
thank
sir.
both of you brothers for having me.
Oh, yeah,
I
no
appreciate
doubt.
your hospitality. You know, we all came up out the same city, and it's good
Right.
to see y'all doing y'all thing and
Oh,
staying
yeah.
blessed and focused, man. I really appreciate the effort, though.
Thank you for coming,
Sure,
man.
man.
And,
I appreciate
you know,
you for
being a
coming,
man of your
man.
word and
On
showing
top.
up, man.
On
And
top.
Because when I hit you,
Talking
you was
that
like,
shit.
nigga, say less, nigga.
That
Squad,
part.
Say less,
nigga.
man. You already know.
know what I'm saying?
It's certain
Shit.
niggas you get a call from, you like, oh, that's Mando. That's my
Yeah.
nigga. This
I
ain't no
appreciate
quick
it.
friendship.
Yeah.
Nigga, we go
Yeah,
back
definitely.
years.
Yeah.
nigga.
All
you,
of us,
you
yeah.
remember
So-
how we first met, right?
Nah, I don't.
Oh, man.
I think I was just out of jail, though.
I'm going to have to tell the story then.
I think I was just out of
You're
jail.
going to remember this. So, rest in peace to my boy Finesse. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay, my
Finesse,
nigga.
Finesse found me and brought me to the studio over in Toluca Lake Studios. Toluca Lake Studios. You remember they had the white boy with what's his name? Mufasa, right? So
Toluca
Mufasa
Lake.
was like, "Oh, nigga, let me hear you rap on this beat." So I went and spit like 3/16s, and then you came in. Who the fuck is that rapping over my beat?
I did?
I was like, "Oh, nigga, that's me, nigga." He was like, "Oh, nigga, I ain't mad at you, nigga. This Mufasa, how you give him my beat?" And then I came to you. I said, "Look, man, he just wanted to hear me spit some shit." I said, "It ain't no song, nigga,"
Right.
because I was like, "I don't want you to be mad at the nigga that," you know what I'm saying? And then what's my other boy named Cal? You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right? So he
My
came
mama.
in and he was like, "Oh, nigga, I got a song open, nigga," and that's how I got on the album. From those
Yeah.
16 bars, those
Exactly,
bars that I
yeah.
spit that night.
The introduction.
And then, yep, and then from from that day on, nigga, we just been cool and shit.
Damn,
nigga.
what year was that?
Nigga, 2000? 2000? Yeah, it's
20
like,
plus, huh?
yeah, it's like 2000.
Sure, for sure.
Because Finesse and them stayed on Huntington.
Yeah.
And I stayed on Huntington.
Yeah, I
but
remember.
I was back and forth from like Arizona because I was doing, you know, some little scamming shit out there. So I was back and forth.
Right.
And I met that nigga when I had came back for like a weekend. You know what I'm saying? And shit, nigga, the rest
So
is history.
was you official SPs? Or was you just like, you just hopped on the
Nah,
project?
I just hopped on the project,
Okay.
but I was doing the little photo shoots that y'all did right in front of the projects. Remember
right.
the lady didn't
Yeah,
want
on
niggas
my
to go
mama.
inside the projects to
remember
do
that.
it.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
we was right on Summit and Painter,
Right.
right in the back, and we was taking the pictures. Yeah, and then Flag got with he started fucking with the African. You know what I'm saying? Had
Right.
the African come to the hood
Yep,
with the
oh, man, I
cameras
remember that, yep.
and was right in front of 1050.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Nigga, shit, nigga.
Damn.
I was all around, nigga. Like, nigga, we was trying to get that music shit popping no matter what way we could do it.
I mean, that was a
You know
long
what I'm
time ago,
saying?
too,
Yeah,
bro.
that was a long time ago.
Damn.
Shit, nigga. Yeah, but
20
that's how I
plus
met
years?
you, nigga. This nigga came in and instantly went off. I was like, oh, shit, nigga. Well, let me speak up for myself because I ain't no bitch.
Facts.
On the real, yeah, but nigga, we've been cool ever since. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
So
hell
yeah, man, Uno Mash, man, you a fucking father, husband, you know what I'm saying, rapper, social media influencer.
Right, right. I'm
You know
trying to
what
do
I'm
it all,
saying?
my nigga.
Provider.
I'm trying to do
You
it
know
all.
what I'm saying?
It's only a few things I care about on this world, my
Yeah.
nigga. And if I love you, my nigga, I give you my heart.
That
Right.
part right there.
And fucking my family.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not just talking about my family. I'm talking about my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I do anything for my niggas. So I see nowadays it's a new era that we stepped into. Me being a G nigga, I'm like, I'm not the same young nigga that I used to be from the hood. I got
Right,
little
right.
homies now that I kind of dictate how they should run shit.
Right.
So it's for us to be in a situation now to get a game back. I mean, shit.
That's
we
what
got
we
to.
supposed to
And
do.
we give it back a little
Yeah,
better than
we got to.
we got
exactly.
It.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Because that's what I
saying?
tell the homies all the time. When we was running around this bitch wild, it really wasn't no structure like that. You had a few homies that would sit you down and give you the game, but primarily it was the Wild Wild West.
Right.
You know, nigga, you came out here and got your feet wet and doing all type of shit. But now it's like those days is behind us, and like it's a whole new horizon ahead of us. And that's what this social media shit. That's what this marketing shit. That's what this content creation. That's what this brand promotion. It's bread in this shit. Yeah. If these white boys can do it, if these motherfuckers could take our culture, take our skits, take our content, our dance moves, and promote it into a way that benefits them. We need to capture all the content solely for us, lock it down, and benefit off of it to where your kids is straight and my kids is straight.
Definitely, because all the motherfuckers is doing is renting a big ass house, nigga, throwing the camera up, nigga, just doing dumb shit all day.
But you know the problem with us is the pride, my nigga. Yeah. Like niggas is pride is a bad thing in the black community.
It is.
Because you know what I'm saying, we got this thing where we like self-sufficient, we run autonomously, but the fact is that the village is necessary. The village concept is necessary. You get what I'm saying? For us to promote, you know, health within the black community. We need to stick together, my nigga. Since we came out here, they tried to separate us. They took our language, nigga. They took our religion. They did all types of shit to us to break us apart. Drugs, gangs, all these biased laws was introduced to fuck us up. But for some reason, I mean, for some way, we still managed to hold it together, though. That's a testament to show about how the resilience of black people.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
no matter what they do to us, we
started
always
back
do
in
it.
the days with the slavery, the niggas that made it out.
To piggyback on what he was saying, before we get off topic, man, I was just talking to a dude the other day, man, about that, man, pride.
Pride, bro.
Us as black men, the type of pride that we have and how we show it and how we wear it on our sleeve. And that's the same shit that, you know, puts us in fucked up situations because we feel like we got to stand on shit that don't matter.
That don't fucking matter.
That's what I be telling my young niggas. Like they want to come aboard and shit. They want to join this blood life. They want to become members and shit. And I be like, bro, do you realize that'll be the worst decision you ever made, my nigga?
You know what year it is, nigga?
Yeah. And I tell the homies all the time. But you know what? It's interesting you said that because a lot of people say that. But the fact of the matter is,
still young niggas,
and it's not going anywhere.
Right.
I tell people all the time about the culture. I'm talking about the gang culture.
Right.
This La Costa Nostra, this life we live. This ain't going nowhere.
Right.
You know why? Because of the fatalities associated with it. The death associated, the pain and trauma associated with the lifestyle is something the pride won't let us break free of.
It's always got to be a get back.
Exactly. Even if I tell niggas right now, when niggas see me, my wife be like, you know, I think you be tripping.
Right.
And I be like, nah, I'm not tripping.
Right.
The fact of the matter is, people always gonna view you
as that same
who you
nigga.
used to be.
Exactly.
So
I could
It
be
don't matter
around
how
here
much you
promoting.
grow.
Thank you. I could be around here promoting, like really being pro-black, showing love to all my peoples, and really trying to, you know, break the stigma attached to me and my family. Soon as a nigga see me, that remember what I used to be
You broke my
on,
nose, nigga, back in '89.
it's gonna be right back up.
Yeah.
So
real.
that's what I tell. And this is just my situation.
Right.
Every situation is similar. They killed your cousin. My friend's dead. Such a people, the pride won't let it go.
Yeah,
so as G niggas, we gotta steer it like a different way. Like, okay, like everything don't gotta go to the gun.
Right.
Everything don't gotta go to violence.
Right.
We don't gotta take it to the nigga. We can talk it out because when the police pull up, you get to talking friendly.
Goddamn right.
When you go to work and you get to talking to your boss, you get to talking friendly, nigga. So why you can't show that same love and respect to your brother, nigga? If you could talk to this white man, yes sir,
Hey.
no sir. And, why
It's
you
funny.
can't show your brother that same love?
Right,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Go ahead.
We got to learn to agree to disagree.
Facts.
And that's okay. It's healthy. In the hood, it's not healthy to agree to
But
disagree.
niggas always want
Facts.
to win.
That's what I said.
Niggas
It's that
always
pride,
wanna
bro.
Win.
Right.
Like, no, nigga, yeah, nigga, fuck you, nigga. That's what I said, nigga. And then now you like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I'm trying to give you a pass, nigga.
Right.
And now you just egging it on a little more. Like, nigga, I'm
Telling
gonna fuck you up.
It's not even giving a nigga a pass. It's like, I'm not even trying to go there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's real.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Because when you start using words like that, for niggas like us, like, give me a pass for what? Nigga, come on now.
I'm with you. Yeah.
That's like a cop out. Like,
There you go.
yeah, like you looking at
Nigga,
me
I'm
like
giving you
less
a
than a
pass.
man or
Like,
something. Like, I
what?
didn't ask for a pass. The fuck?
So we talking about. Look, check this out.
My bad, man.
No, it's all
that
good.
nigga said, I didn't ask for a pass, nigga.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought your wife, right? I'm glad you brought your wife. So, you know, me and you both, you know, You probably did more, but we both
that?
been to the pen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Did shit like that.
Okay.
So a few episodes ago, I was telling these niggas niggas go from being gangsters to bums.
Facts.
Right? And the reason being is because they don't have that solid woman
Facts.
in
I
their
agree.
corner.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't got nothing solid to go to when you come home, nigga, you gonna go back to the bullshit.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, us being niggas, the first time we get out, yeah, we like, oh, nigga, that was a slip up, nigga. I'm gonna get back to the bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But after a nigga go a couple of times, you be like, you know what? I'm gonna stay with you, baby. I'm gonna do what you want to do.
You know what it
I'm
is?
saying?
I think it like I tell people, I think the game where you like juggling multiple women and shit, it's like a young man sport. You know what I'm saying? Like the older you get in your mind state and you have these goals and aspirations you want to achieve, it's kind of hard to do that when you're juggling multiple women.
Yeah.
Because that's not just dealing with a woman, you dealing with her demons, her personality traits, her disorders, all the shit that come with her, which is later on going to affect your program.
Yeah.
So if you can find one, luckily I was able to, because I didn't think a gangster nigga could get that type of love.
Right.
Because I always thought the universe would bring me like a
gangster
grimy ass bitch like that would ruin my life, or because I did fucked up shit to girls growing up. You know, I didn't respect women. I dogged them out. You know, I cheated on them. I did crazy shit that wouldn't reflect what an admirable man would do today.
Right.
So when I got with my wife, it's like she kind of forced structure on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I kind of needed that because normally I was kind of running shit when I was in previous relationships.
Right.
But when I got with her, it was like, nigga, like you need to try it this way,
and
let's try it this way. And I had to break that pride down. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard. They're gonna pride again. It's really hard for a man to submit to a woman and to kind of let her tell him things about himself. Because like, nigga, this is how you gonna tell me about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know me,
but,
like, but they see you in a different light.
Yeah, exactly.
The spectrum is much wider.
At you.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to swallow that pride that we keep talking about. I had to swallow that pride and submit, still being gangster, still being me, but being a lesser version of me.
Yeah.
More humility involved. You know what I'm saying?
And what you find out,
it keeps you home. And I don't mean like home,
but it also made me more business smart.
But it keeps you away from that penitentiary.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
It motivates you.
Yeah.
It motivates you.
Yeah,
what it does is it
it
humbles you a lot, but it motivates you.
Facts.
But what we got to understand is some men don't understand when they get a good woman that they deserve that.
Exactly.
Some men take it for granted. Some men continue to do the same things that they was doing in the beginning and don't realize the mistakes that they were making. It was funny because when he pulled up.
Watch yourself. Yeah.
It was.
Can you fix that for me a little bit?
S-Class in the building.
Oh, shit. Hold on 1 second.
The man.
What? God damn it. Oh, shit.
We was in here talking about relationships.
I love it, man. I'm going to just drop this off, man.
All
I
right.
ain't going to interrupt y'all too long, but, you know,
All right.
custom piece as you requested.
Thank you. That motherfucker look good. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That motherfucker look good.
S-Class just stepped in the building. Come say hi real quick, nigga. Get in front of the camera and wave,
He looking
nigga.
like.
Come on, nigga.
Right. Make your presence known.
You here now, nigga.
Pasadena loyalty in this motherfucker.
My cup at? What's happening, man? I had to come drop off, man. You was
Right.
wanted to come pull up
Had to
on
come
you,
get
man. I
that
didn't get a
fresh
chance
made in
to,
Dina
man.
gear. Thank you, brother.
I didn't get a
Appreciate
chance,
that.
man, but I appreciate you, bro.
All right. No problem.
I'm gonna just go ahead and run a shot with y'all niggas one time. I'm gonna get on out of here.
Coke or straight?
No, I'm just doing it just like this.
Right.
Well, I got a little.
A little line. Got a little line.
Hand that to me.
I know. I see you all the time, nigga. Hey, man, I want to lift my cups to you, brothers. Man.
Yes,
much
sir.
Love, much success to everybody, man. Love, peace, and his.
Man, may God bless us all to live for eternity.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yeah.
Prosperity and good health, man. Appreciate you, brothers, man.
For sure.
On top,
Appreciate
man.
it.
God is love.
S-Class in the motherfucking building.
Made in Dina.
what
It's
I'm
made in
saying?
Dina. Every time I come to I gotta rep the made in Dina. I don't give a fuck if a nigga offer me some fucking Balenciaga. I'm gonna say, hold up. I'm putting that made in Dina on real
Oh,
quick.
my God. I know you
Because
going
I'm
home. Drive
I'm
safe.
from the soil.
Drive
All right, my
safe.
nigga.
Drive
Stay
safe.
up, man. God bless.
Yes, sir.
That's another brother right here I work with. You know what I'm saying? He reached out to me and said, hey, man, I got this movie going on. I want you to come on the board. I want you to give your raw perspective on this gang shit.
Right.
And I was like a little apprehensive, like, not really, my nigga. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't disclose these intricate facts about my life and expect niggas to view me in a normal light after this shit. You know what I'm saying? Only a few people really know my family. I try to keep shit away from. You know what I'm saying? But so that movie was like, you know, it was raw.
Right.
It was real insightful because I had to break down my blinders. I had to take some walls down. I had to really scratch a level that I wasn't ready to do. That's the first time I ever discussed like.
Was that your first interview?
No.
No.
But that's my first time discussing hood shit like
Right.
that. Because like that's a no. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
and I had to really consider, you know, like the consequences, the ramifications of saying certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be disclosing shit about the set because like it's penalties to that. So I told him, I was like, you know, as long as I don't gotta say nothing,
Don't open it too far.
as long as I don't gotta say nothing too in depth, then I'll do the movie. And I was really happy to be a part of it, my nigga. I was really grateful to be a part of it for the city. I mean, like I told him, that's like a statue in the hood. Like we always gonna look back on that movie because it was about gangs, nigga. People think Pasadena, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, you got all these landmarks. Yeah, you would get smoked.
But
I lost 30 homies out here to
Right. I
murders.
seen you posted them
Thank
a lot
you.
of them today.
You know, it's
Or
more
was
than
it
30.
yesterday?
Yesterday. It's more than 30. Like that's only the photos that I could round up, but it's like 52 people from the hood, from Lanes, that's been murdered that I knew personally.
Right.
And I use that post like as a reflection to kind of look back like, damn, why am
made
I
it
still
through.
here? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
But you know the
God
way
has something better for you.
facts.
that's true too, and the way you move on the streets. You know what I'm saying? You see something ain't right, you like, okay, nigga, it's time to go, or it's time to do what I need to do.
Off top.
You know what I'm
Nigga be
saying?
gone, bro.
Yeah, you feel me?
You know, it's like how we was in that jail. You know, you couldn't, when you was in that cage, you was like, man, when I get out of this motherfucker,
Yeah.
I'm finna have a new program.
Yeah.
Because nobody
Exactly.
gives a fuck about me right now. I'm in here
Man.
doing this time by me.
By me.
So why would I let the streets dictate my program?
Yeah.
And I came home, I shook that pride. Nigga, the homies said, oh, nigga, blood, you don't come around. We don't be seeing you and all
Nigga, y'all
that.
ain't send me no letter, no money.
And I always say
You know
that
what I'm
too.
saying?
I said, nigga,
Shit,
did you send me
nigga.
anything? Did you send me I love you, Icky?
Yeah.
Did you send me whoop whoop in a letter?
Yeah.
Did you do anything like that? No, you did.
shit,
I was
man.
dead to you. But that's cool though.
Man.
That's why I expect that from the life.
Right.
But it also is a wake up call, my nigga. Like I'm giving my life to this shit, and niggas don't even got the common courtesy to tap in with you, to check on your family, to check on your
Man.
kids, to see is your wife Gucci.
That's crazy.
Niggas don't give a fuck, my nigga.
Yeah.
Only certain people really love you, dog. You got a gang of homies. Think how many niggas you know? I know thousands of niggas. So many bloods from all over, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably put them on 5 fingers, the ones I know that's gonna come ride for
And
me.
that's why I make my circle small, because
Facts.
you figure out, like,
Facts.
nigga, and I was telling somebody this other day, like,
Facts.
it was like, oh man, this nigga owe me, da, da, da. I said, nigga, that's how much it costs that nigga to get away from your
Yeah.
ass.
You just paid that fee.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just
Works
paid
for
that
me.
fee.
You don't
Yeah,
know, it works
hell
out better
yeah.
that way.
Shit, because that nigga would have kept borrowing money from you, nigga, and it's gonna get higher and
That's
higher
crazy,
and
cool.
higher.
Man.
You know what I'm
when
saying?
I was in the old county, it was this old Asian man in there. He nigga was balling though, right? When he got his store, he cooked for all the brothers.
Right.
Made a big ass, gave niggas chips and all types of shit. He was my bunkie. So after the meal was done, I was like, why you just feed all these random ass niggas like that?
Right.
These niggas will fuck you over. He was like, to you, you feel like I did something.
Right.
To me, I just paid $50 to get the people around me more comfortable to not view me as a threat.
Right,
He was
right.
like, it was a small investment for me to give me peace of mind in this motherfucking box. I never looked at it like that. That just
Right.
shows my brain wasn't even elevated. Yeah.
That's cold,
Yeah.
though.
He
That's
giving
cold.
you free burritos in the tip.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, go ahead, man. No problem. You can have it. So your guards is down now to that
Right.
man.
Yeah.
You got a little respect for him now. This nigga just gave me a whole meal for free
Oh,
and the
real.
homies.
And I was hungry, and they
Leave
had
him
that
alone.
bullshit.
Yeah, so now he paid for protection.
No, you can't.
I
fuck
wasn't
with that
mature
nigga.
enough to understand
Yeah.
that move, but that was a
Right.
major move in the minds of men. That was a cold play right there to do that.
That
And-
nigga read that Art of
Thank you.
War. Nigga.
Thank you. That was a cold play, bro. He sat there and
That
cooked it
nigga
all.
read that
He
all.
rolled up
Yeah.
individual burritos and had the little chips in a Ziploc bag and walked around and gave every black person in there that shit.
That
And
was
sat
dope.
there on his bed and ate his little shit. And I was like, he's like, that's like a $50 meal, but what I did was priceless. You know what I'm saying? I was like, then I was some gangster shit. Like I would never think that. Cause I'm not giving nobody shit that don't deserve it, nigga.
Because that's where we
real.
come from and that's how we think.
Thank you. That's our culture. Like you gotta earn this shit.
Unless it's our day ones.
Exactly. Other than that, niggas, I mean, it's self-preservation. It's the
That
law of
part
the
right
jungle.
there.
You know that?
Definitely.
And
Because
especially
you go in there,
there.
you by yourself, nigga, and you like, nigga, okay, I fuck with these 2 or 3 niggas. Okay,
Right.
nigga, I spray it one night, but nigga, y'all better have it the next night.
On my mama.
You know what I'm saying?
You learn
And shit.
patience and you learn how to nigga ration shit. You learn how to focus. You learn how to read niggas too.
On the real.
Like, I swear to God, my greatest gift I got from prison was the ability to read niggas.
Right.
You got to think, when you in jail 6 years in a pen, nigga,
Right.
all you doing is interacting with countless personalities. It's like some psychological shit on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I need to adapt a strategy to make this time as best as possible.
Yeah.
So I stopped talking so much and I just started studying my niggas. I'm talking about like a bird watcher, body language, nigga, lip movements,
On the real.
eye movements, start researching why do people look in certain directions when they talk? Why do they look down? Why do they look up?
Yeah.
Why do, and I studied that to the point now I use it all the time and it saved me so many times on the streets from getting smoked.
Right.
Like I have a intuition, like I can sense it.
Time
my
to
nigga.
go.
Like I don't know if it's the universe
I got
or
that
God
too.
telling me like
It's time to go.
It's time to go, bro. And I always obey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never
can't
deny
shake
it. Yeah, I always obey. I'm gone, my nigga.
On the small level, I tell my son, like, he be like, nigga, why do you look at niggas' hands and then they waist? I be like, nigga, because if they ain't got nothing in their hands, they might have it on their waist.
Exactly.
And then you look them in the eye and see what they got going
Exactly.
on. Because,
Yeah.
nigga,
On their side,
if they ain't got
small
no
of
gun
their
in
back.
their hand, nigga, okay, it might be cool. But then look at their waist. They ain't got no bulge, okay, nigga. Okay, look in their eyes and see if they going problems. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Sometimes, nigga, you ain't no bitch ass nigga if you just walk across the street. Like, nigga, I got other shit to do. Nigga, I ain't got time to, nigga, I might kill you today.
You
You
know
know
what,
what
bro?
I'm saying?
Hey,
Shit.
that nigga say,
Go ahead.
Man.
it's all right,
It's so
Pop Chop.
hard to
Yeah,
do
you
that
feel
for me
me?
growing up.
Yeah, it
because
was,
it's
as
viewed
a
as a
young
sign
nigga.
of a weakness.
Right.
Like, nigga, we don't go away from shit.
Right.
We go towards it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But now that I'm older, man, I'm avoiding everything,
Yeah,
my
you
nigga.
got to.
I changed wearing red all the time like I used to.
Yeah.
I don't be saying blood all the time like I used to.
Right.
Like, when you want to survive, you're going to make adjustments. You're
Yeah.
going to make the proper calculations.
Especially when
to
you got
stay
a
up.
family to go home
Thank you,
to.
my
You're
nigga.
like, nigga, I got something to go home to.
It's deep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Other
deep.
people counting on me and all of that. Back in the days, nigga, it was just me. You know what I'm saying?
And then, too, like,
nigga.
now my son, bro is taller than me.
Right.
And he up on game on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, I'm trying to keep his mind focused purely on positive things, bro.
Right.
I don't even want him to know that I ever had a piece in this mafia life I'm tied in.
Right.
Because, nigga, I want him to be pure. You know what I'm saying? I want him to maintain his innocence, bro. Like, we didn't have that growing up. There was no innocence in the hood. Niggas was watching smokers smoke rocks in front of you, homies killing people in front of you, running from the police. Your innocence was gone the minute you stepped out the house.
My innocence was going at like 11.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
So he is so green, bro. My son is so green to make me feel good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing right. I'm doing what I wish my dad would have did with me, protecting me. Because if he would have took me out the lion's den, I believe my life would have been a lot more successful. But unfortunately, he says, you gonna stay in the hood, nigga. You gonna live on Fair Oaks. I know it's 1,000 bloods outside the porch. Just try to walk by him.
Yeah.
After a few, you only can do that so much to where it becomes part of your culture. It
Now them
becomes part
niggas
of
know
your
your
life.
name.
Thank you. You know, when I first came to Pasadena, like,
Shit.
everybody thought I was a Crip. Because even though I'm born in Pasadena, I was living in Monrovia like my early years. So when I came back like towards middle school, no one really knew me like that.
Right.
They were like, who the fuck is this nigga, you know what I'm saying, coming out? And I was wearing a lot of blue.
Right.
Because I was in Monrovia.
Right.
Now, mind you, niggas ain't flaming in Monrovia, so I was just wearing blue denims and shit like. But when I came to move back to the hood, and I seen the Whoop gang,
Right.
I immediately fell in line with it because all the homies that I got cool with was Bloods.
Right.
Flag, my nigga.
Yeah.
The nigga reason I started banging the hood. Like,
Right.
he was the man when we was growing up. And bro was like, nigga, are you a Crip or are you, who are you, nigga? Like, you just came out of no. Everybody wanted to fuck me up because I used to wear blue chucks,
Right.
blue Cortez,
Oh,
in the hood, nigga.
That's kind of what we talking about. Like, you don't never know the other man's side until you sit there and
Exactly,
talk to
bro.
him. You know what I'm
Exactly, bro.
saying? And, he a good individual. He just want to help and blend in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like you were saying, when you came with the blue Cortez and the blue,
Right.
you was like, shit, nigga.
This
Flag
what I
was like,
know.
nigga, hey, nigga, you need to get with this program,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's what I know.
Nigga,
Yeah.
you going to get fucked up out here.
Mama. And it's crazy. That's when my life got ruined. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Flag like I love a brother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I got one brother, but Flag is like my brother. You know what I'm saying? So him being the force that he was in the hood as a young nigga, I was like, I just wanted to be like Big Bro.
Yeah.
He had the reputation for punching on niggas. always had the fly cars and shit, had the dogs and shit. You know, Flag was like a force in the hood.
Right.
Yeah,
So he kind of solidified me, like, this my little bro.
Right.
He Gucci, he with us, nigga. So, like, as the years went by, it was like, I'm tied in now. It's over with. You know, so I'm big
I ain't never had no problems when I was with Flag, nigga.
Yeah. Flag got stripes, you know what I'm saying? Flag.
give a fuck where we
but
was
you know
at.
what's so crazy about Flag, though, now? Like, bro used to be the most turned up as Damu nigga that I knew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about red straws in his rims, red
Right.
rims, like his name Red Flag, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
he is on some black revolutionary shit for sure.
Definitely.
But that's been a part of him too.
He
for a
don't
long
want to
time.
hear that gang shit. Bro want to hear that pro-black talk, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I really respect that because I
Hell
knew
yeah.
bro when he was a beast.
Right.
Like, nigga, you scared when Flag come around, you know what I'm saying? Now he the nigga promoting peace. It's crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's big bro. So, and you gotta respect it because it's like, that shows maturity.
Shout out to the, what is it, the Red Dog Kennels?
Yeah, Black Blood Kennels.
Black Blood Kennels.
Black Blood Kennels, yeah.
you know
Shout
what I'm
out to
saying?
Black Blood Kennels.
Hell
Nigga
yeah.
Matter.
Shit.
Bro is like the nigga I called so many years when I was fucking up my life. And he would be like, pull up, nigga.
Right.
And nigga, we would talk about shit. We would go on missions together. We done did all type of shit together. And bro is pro-black as fuck now. I never thought the homie, it just goes to show what growth would do to any nigga
Definitely.
when you allow it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm allowing it just recently because, you know, I've been living in my own insecurities, scared about getting too close to certain niggas or being in certain environments and limiting my own growth based on my previous experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that kind of goes back to what I was saying to you earlier about how niggas go from bums to gangsters. I mean, from gangsters to bums, right? Because you got your wife and that nigga, he been having his girl, but he's more committed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And nigga being in the house with the one woman you ain't chasing tail. Now it's like, okay, now I'm focused.
Grounded.
I'm focused on
Tunnel
more.
vision.
You know what I'm
Grounded,
saying? Now,
yes.
nigga, I know what I got to do. Okay, I ain't got to be worried about this bitch attitude. No, I just got to worry about my wife's attitude. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Because,
So,
bro, like, when you get close to someone or sexually or even spend too much time with them, you start pulling
They negative
they trace.
energy.
Thank you, bro. You find yourself acting like them and shit. Like, why am I tripping? I just was in a good mood. You come around here and fuck my whole shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. You're like, bitch, stop breathing.
yeah, so it's like you might as well get one and let her do that versus trying to juggle a bunch of them and fuck your own self off, my
Yeah,
nigga.
on the real.
The young homies, you always tell me like, oh, Ick, you old, blood. You telling us from an old man perspective. I'm like, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am. I'm your big homie, little
Yeah,
nigga. You should
on
be
the
happy
real.
I'm trying to wipe you down, nigga,
Yeah.
before you catch a bump on your dick, nigga.
Yeah.
Or for you wake
That's
up
something
with
you can't shake.
Thank you. You listen to me, nigga.
Because it
Yeah.
exists.
Man, on the
It
real.
exists.
I remember the homie called me one night talking about, man, bro.
I'm burning.
He like, bro, man, where you at? I'm like, nigga, I'm at the house. He was like, bro, I'm finna pull up on you. It's late at night. I ain't gonna put the homie name. He
Yeah.
probably listening to this. He like, oh. So look, the homie pull up on the nigga late night and shit. I step outside the house and he like, you wanna smoke one? I'm like, what is it, nigga? Like, you never come over here this time of
On
the
the
night.
real.
What is it, bro? He like, bro, man, you promise you gonna keep it between me and you? I'm like, no. I'm like, you know I'm gonna tell Flag, nigga. I'm like, you know I'm gonna tell Flag. So the homie was like, man, remember we went out the other night to the Elks and I left with Whoopty Whoop Whoop and I was
Right.
like, yeah. He was like, bro, it's ugly. I'm like, what you mean? He's
shit.
like, man, my shit's sick. I was like, what? He was like, my shit
shit's
dripping,
sizzling.
all that. I
Oh,
was like,
shit.
oh, man.
Oh, man.
And that made me realize right then and there, like, when you fuck with these women, my nigga, it's like,
You
a,
dealing
it's like
with-
a death gauntlet.
Yeah, you dealing with
Like,
whatever they was dealing
You running
with.
in
Shit.
the what the movie called, The Maze Runner. It's like
Right.
you running in the maze for your life, my nigga. Like, you could really get a baby by somebody you do not want to see tomorrow. You can catch a disease that will fuck your dick off forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can catch some shit that puts you in excruciating pain.
Yeah.
All for some pussy?
Yeah.
Or you can fuck with some shit that'll kill you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely.
So that's where you gotta put the pride to the side. Say, you know what, man? Let me see what this shit like on the other side. man.
Yeah,
Like,
hell
we never
yeah.
did it. We was players forever, nigga.
Right.
We ran the earth as players, nigga. I'm
Yeah.
like, let's do something else, my nigga. And since I did that on my mama, it's like more chicks come after you too, though. It's like once I got married, I already had a lot. Now it was even more trying to
Right.
come. I'm like, damn, this doesn't make any sense.
Don't. It
I'm
don't.
telling y'all, I got a wife. Y'all running even harder now.
I'm gonna tell you why though. It's
Enlighten me,
because
please.
They seen that somebody was able to tame you,
Right. Facts.
and they feel like they had the power to do that. But that what you don't
But
understand.
these is women that's new. I think you talking about like new.
Whoever
You know
it
what I'm
be.
saying? Yeah, new.
You gotta know this too. Ain't nobody new. Everybody been watching for years.
Facts.
Just be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of the work that men get are women that been watching them for years.
Right.
We just don't know they watching us.
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I was telling you, like when you pulled up earlier, I thank sis because like I really know you.
Right. Right.
I really know you, and since y'all came together, which was some years back.
We had
I
17 years now.
I remember we was on. Sunset. We was having a barbecue on Sunset.
Yep. That's
Remember
when
that?
she first started coming
Remember
around on
that?
the Sunset
That's
Day.
what I'm saying. Y'all was in the small house over there. The change that you started to make, and then when you got away, it was just like you blossomed. You preserved yourself. You did the right things. You educated yourself. You know, I'm happy that she was able to come in your life and give you what you needed to be able to still be here and get this game to young people, and to lace the hood, man.
Definitely.
Because man, you are a major part of it.
It is Women's Month, man. So
It
you know
is.
what I'm saying?
Sis.
Shout out to your
Salute.
wife, man.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We know this nigga.
Most
Hey, that's crazy. Cause all the homies be like, "Nigga, you married, nigga?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah," and I've been married 10 years, nigga.
Yeah. I
I'm
remember.
like,
I remember when you got married. I was happy for you, man. I was so happy.
I was
for
nervous as fuck, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because players run forever, nigga.
Right.
Her bro is my dog, though. So he called me early in the morning, like, "Nigga, you getting married today, nigga. I'm finna come get you lit, nigga." So I was like, "Please." I'm over here nervous as a bitch.
Oh man.
Bro pulled up on me. We fuck with that Patron, nigga. And next thing I know, I was like, "Yeah, I'm finna do this shit, my nigga." Like,
No, nigga, next thing you know, you was like, I do.
There's no turning back.
I just remember I was crying and shit. Like at the wedding, I don't even know why I was crying.
You was
Like,
happy.
Nigga,
I think it was like
happy
all
You
the
was happy, joy,
all the
everything that
time,
you had ever been through.
kind of came to a boil right then and there. Like
Yeah.
they got to saying the vows and shit, and next thing I know, I was crying. Nigga, I was like, "Oh, I'm in this bitch, boo hoo," nigga.
You know why? Because you bought into it and you
The
believed
homie was
it.
like, "Nigga, what you was crying for?" Nigga, I was like, "I
You
don't know,
believed
bro."
it.
I
But
couldn't
look,
contain the emotion though.
but check
Like it
this
was
out.
too raw.
17 years later.
My mama shit still 100.
Come
You
on
know what
now.
I'm saying? Like,
And you better than you ever been, man.
On my
Looking
mama.
good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Feeling good, in good health, in the right mind.
man.
You know, that's man. A lot of our homies, we was talking about that in the parking lot. A lot of homies we looked up to, man, are shot. And we thought that they was hard, but they was really having mental health issues.
Right.
They was going through shit in their house that they had to come out and act out on people. They had to because they didn't know how to channel that energy. Yeah. And man, you see it every day. Like me, like I say all the time, I'm a social worker, so I see a lot of our homies, man, that we grew up with. And it sucks, man. It really sucks.
It's coming to a head.
It is.
And people don't think that black people or black men especially need therapy. And you know what I'm saying? The people out there, it's okay to go talk to somebody about what you're going through. Because a lot of kids that, now that I'm older, I'm running into women, homies, and all that I didn't even know this, but niggas was going through foster care. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
I was
was
in a
going through
foster
house
home,
to
too.
house. You know what I'm saying?
Mama, yeah.
And people, like he was saying, they channel that anger onto the streets. Like, nigga, I'm about to cause harm to everybody that I come across, nigga, because nigga, I ain't happy myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
they
saying?
don't know why.
Bringing that previous pain into your present.
Yeah, yeah. When I first met her, it was the video shoot right here.
Gravity.
Was it? Yeah, it was Gravity right there on Summit.
She had the red flag on.
Nigga, I was like, damn, she turned up. And then that nigga's like, oh, that's my wife. I
Oh,
was like,
man.
oh, okay, I see why.
She was like, "Babe, I'm finna get in and turn you up."
I was like, oh, okay,
She
I
ride for
see,
you.
I see. You know what I'm saying? She was the most turned up on the video. You know what I'm
man.
saying? And nigga, that showed me like, nigga, that nigga found his angel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, nigga, we did we was doing mixtapes and shit like that.
Oh, my
and you know what
mama.
I'm saying, nigga, you just disappeared.
Yep, I did.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga went on a hiatus.
Yeah, you feel me? And when you came home, I know I had a gang of messages in your shit. And you was like, oh, nigga, I had to take a hiatus and shit. I was like, oh, okay, nigga. Because, nigga, I didn't know no phone numbers to call you. You know what I'm saying? I was just hitting the inbox like, hey, nigga,
That
hey,
nigga, hey, let me tell you something funny about. We shot a video one time up at Flag House, This nigga is the hardest nigga to catch up with. And then look, he'll pop up when the video's over and be like, yeah, let's shoot.
Like, that's always been my dumbass flaw.
Being late.
Look, everybody like, man, we pack it up. Icky ain't coming. This nigga show up, everybody putting their shit in the car. Come on, man. Come on, man.
But you know what?
I know you got one more scene to shoot, nigga.
I really love music. Like I was telling my wife, like, out of all my passions that I share in this life, music is top. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I haven't been really exercising my craft as much as I like, and I tell people I step back for a reason, man. Nigga, like, I'm already like well known for on some stupid gang shit.
Right.
But when you attach that to an artist, it like amplifies that gang shit.
Right.
So it's like now I'm not just speaking for being an artist, I'm glorifying the hood. That's what people kind of portray it as. Yeah. So you attract a whole different level of problems, my nigga.
Right.
So I kind of wanted to step back from that, and then I don't want to keep talking about killing black people. Right. I know that sounds strange coming from a gang member, but I got to a point in my music, I didn't want to talk about that no more. Right. I felt like everybody was talking about smoking somebody black, my nigga. And I was getting to the point like we ain't took Trayvon, we ain't took Zimmerman out, we ain't took no KKKs out, we ain't took these crooked cops out. We ain't did nothing to justify this type of music that we pushing. No. So it was like, I don't know, bro. Like I just wanted to find a different way to express myself. So now I find like if you open these dialogues up, that's the same thing.
Definitely.
It's the same thing. It's all expression.
It is.
That's what I'm looking for, expression.
Right.
And what's dope about it is you get the same fulfillment as writing a rhyme.
Exactly.
Because you're sitting amongst your brothers or your people and you getting the message out there.
Totally.
You know, a lot of times people don't get to see us sit down and pop like this. So they think through our music that we're a certain kind of person.
Yeah, that's true.
This actually shows that, you know, these brothers got sense.
That's true. People talk to me and they be like, man, I thought you was like some super blood nigga, like.
But listen.
But I'm like, I ain't like
nigga,
that,
I'm intelligent.
Hold on.
Exactly. I'm like,
listen.
I read a book.
I take pride in being smart.
Now let me tell you something.
Feel what I'm saying?
Let me tell you my story when I met Marvin Town.
Okay, what was it?
We was on Montana and Fair Oaks at the KFC. I'm like, I remember. Look, this is when he had.
I can't remember shit.
Look, this was long. Like this was a long time. This was in the '90s. This was in the '90s. So look what this nigga do. This is when the album was about to come. This is right before the album was coming out. But he had the album cover.
The SPs.
Yeah, for the Ichabod Crane shit, right?
Okay. Oh yeah.
So
looking like
so look,
no.
But he was a frontline soldier though. I ain't gonna lie to you, because how he stepped to me was first he was gonna hit me up, but then he looked at me. He said, "I know you from somewhere," and I said, "I make music." And then from there he took a totally different approach. So we had a conversation, and then that was it. But you could tell in his eyes that, you know, and then too. If I'm not mistaken, what was y'all other boy that was rapping that's in the pen for life? G Fox. Yeah. That's when he was out.
Right.
Y'all was wild.
Right.
Y'all was some wild boys, man. That whole week of terror, I'll never forget.
That's what I'm saying. I be telling the young homies like, bro, I want y'all to do differently, my nigga. Right. How we came up in the hood was not bueno. That wasn't the how we were supposed to be coming up. Young ass niggas plotting murders and doing crazy shit, you know what I'm saying, with no respect for life. I wouldn't want my son navigating life like that, my nigga. Like, I want him to understand structure, discipline, and consequences.
We scared of our kids falling off the curb and shit, tripping and shit. You know what I'm saying? And thinking about getting into some gangster shit. My son be like, he's 17 now, so he be like, "Oh, Dad, me and my friend want to go to LA to the taco truck," and I'm like, "Nigga, where LA?"
No,
nigga, what part of LA? Like,
no,
what part of LA, nigga? Give me the address. Let me look it up, nigga. Let me go to Google Maps. Let me see what gang neighborhood is in the hood.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
especially the good ones.
Yeah, I'm like, hold up, nigga. Let me know exactly where it is. Like, nigga, let me look it up. Let me see what gang over there. Let me make sure, nigga. Oh, okay, nigga. That's kind of a safe zone. You right there. Okay, you cool. Like, nigga, anywhere he want to go, nigga, I'd be like, I need the address to where you want to go, nigga. I need to research this shit. Because, nigga, I don't want you going nowhere where a nigga going to look at you like a young black man, nigga. You drip, you got jewelry on. And I'd be like, nigga, don't be a punk, nigga. But sometimes, nigga, you might have to tuck your chain in, nigga. Because you don't want a nigga to approach you on no dumb shit. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
I've been robbed. I've been jumped. I've been robbed at gunpoint, my nigga. I know the shit that come with this lifestyle, my nigga. So I completely understand everything you saying. You just being cautious and being open minded, nigga, about the shit that can happen in these streets.
On the real.
But it's good that he got a dad like you, because a dad that never experienced this shit would be a lot looser with him.
Yeah, like go ahead. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh yeah, if something might happen to him. But
that.
you've been raised, nigga, up against it, so you know what can happen if you take that wrong turn. So that's why I say, dads that got like us that come from the struggle. Man, we important in the family. We important in the family dynamic. We gotta stay relevant and we gotta stay at the top of the peak. You know what I'm saying? And always pushing it out.
You know what they say about parents like us? Because we all fathers. They say, nigga, we project kids raising suburban kids.
Exactly.
And nigga,
it's crazy.
I tell people, nigga, ain't nothing wrong with that, nigga.
Right.
We don't want these kids that nigga dodging bullets and nigga almost dying every fucking day.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you get pulled over from the cop, nigga. Don't be
true.
yelling at that nigga.
Exactly.
Nigga, give him what he want, nigga,
Bro.
and move on. Like, nigga,
I've had that
shit.
conversation with my son
Like,
so
man,
many times. Like,
shit.
bro, you're 6'2", black. You got long hair.
Yeah.
You're only 15. You look like a grown man.
Right.
They're gonna treat you like a grown man. They're gonna be
Exactly.
nervous of you when they see you. They're gonna be intimidated. I don't want you to think you being less than a man. Submit though.
Yeah.
Swallow your pride and come back home safely.
Yeah.
Because anything you do can lead to getting fucked up.
Yeah.
I was with my sister when I was younger at the Rose Bowl. We was both running. She was running. I was following behind her in the car. And I got beat up by the police, all because I was talking shit. They was like, what you doing driving this car? Where's your license at? And me being a young nigga, not having nobody tell me, like, when the police come, you act right, nigga.
Right.
If you want to go home.
Yeah.
And I was getting fouled with the PPD, and they fucked me over, you know what I'm saying? As a young kid, beat the shit out of me. So I always rely on that memory when I discuss shit with my son. Like, don't think you better than me. Just because I'm raising you up in a new city, you still black.
Right.
You still a nigga. And society paints you as a terrorist or like an
threat.
animal in a
Yeah,
sense.
you're definitely a threat.
He just had someone call him a nigger not too long ago. A random person called him a nigger while he was walking down the street.
Right.
And it kind of fucked me up to the point, like, you know what I'm saying? It made me want to retaliate.
Right.
It made me want to find a motherfucker and teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
On some, bite the curb type shit, nigga. But I had to tell my son, like, nigga, you just getting started.
Yeah.
In America,
Man.
you are gonna get treated like the bottom of the barrel. It's up to you to supersede all that. It's up to you to have your own plan to say, you know what, I don't care if they call me a nigga. I don't care if they look at me a certain way. I'm finna ball out.
Yeah.
I'm finna get these accolades. I'm finna get these degrees. I'm finna get this bomb-ass career. I'm finna sew the family up. I'm finna have kids and be a husband. I'm finna do all of this shit. Cause nigga, they won't. My dad was a player, my nigga. He used to take me to women's houses, multiple women growing up.
Right.
So when I was coming up, I was thinking like, this where it's at.
Right.
Pop's a player. My uncle's a player.
I'm
all the
gonna be a
homies out
player.
players,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
Nigga, it's
yeah.
only
Hell
right.
yeah, for
But
sure.
that's not the right dynamic
Right.
for the black family. That's not, bro. We got too much shit driving wedges between the black family, bro.
We went from the family to being drug heads.
Exactly, bro.
To being gangsters.
Exactly,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? And now we trying to get back
Thank you.
to being a family.
It's
You
like,
know
bro,
what I'm saying?
black people have shifted identity so much in this country, bro, just trying to exist, my nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
But now we're at the point now we have I think we have a better grasp on our identity. We understand like the importance of togetherness. We understand that, everything don't gotta be all the way overboard when it comes to interacting with your brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's been times that I done got into it with niggas and I'll be like, bro, just let it go, my nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Just let it go, bro. Because like, why when the police come out, I could get manners all of a sudden,
Yeah, exactly.
and that always bothers me.
And
like,
I can't have manners with you,
Thank
or you
you.
can't have manners with
you
me.
the same as me,
Yeah.
but we don't treat each other like that. Like, and in this city, it's separated by years and years of bad blood, my nigga. Pasadena got so many demons floating through this city, my nigga.
Definitely.
And I love this city, bro. I was born out here. My whole family is infamous out here. The towns is like, I love this city. But unfortunately, my nigga, like, it's demons in this city, my nigga, from previous shit. And like, think about it. All the dead homies is still in this city, my nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
In between.
Thank you. In between, my nigga, it's like, I always think about that. That's why I didn't want to like really be out here as much as I used to, because I was afraid that I was gonna get smoked next.
Right.
And I kept having dreams about getting smoked, like all types of dreams about getting smoked. My wife would tell me she had a dream like somebody shot me, like, and I was like, damn, nigga, I need to really pay attention to these dreams because before it happened.
Yeah.
I had a nigga put a gun in my face and squeeze the trigger multiple times. It did not go off.
Right.
But then when I was able to run away and get like a certain distance from him, the gun started firing.
Right.
So that just made me realize,
Divine
like,
That's God, man.
Thank you, bro.
That's exactly what it is. I was just gonna say.
and I always look back on that, and that's why I be like, I know, bro, God want me to do something. My
You're
nigga.
here for a reason.
I don't know what, my nigga, but
Well,
No, nigga, you doing it.
you're
I
doing
mean,
it. You've been doing it.
You doing it
You've been
right
doing
now.
it.
What,
You know
lace
what
some
I'm
niggas
saying?
up?
That's
No,
it.
nigga,
No,
no, nigga,
no.
you a husband, you a father, you showing your kid it's a better way, it's a different way to do it.
Well-
See, hold on. So when we think, oh, we got a plan, nigga, we thinking that, okay, nigga, we about to be billionaires and do this. No, nigga, it's the simple shit. You know what I'm saying? The simple shit as in doing shit that's naturally supposed to be done. Being a husband, being a father, being that provider. You know what I'm saying? And then you got your shit you do that you have fun with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You still got your outlets. You know what I'm saying?
course.
And your shit right now is being you a fucking influencer.
I don't know
Nigga,
how that happened either.
Did you think 5 years ago, nigga?
Well,
When they
I'm a
first
gangster.
started, you feel me?
I'm a gangster, my nigga.
You
And-
think you're gonna be bagging
and
on
what's
niggas
funny?
on camera?
People always tell me, like, you crack jokes, but,
Yeah.
like, aren't you a gang member? And I'll be like, listen,
Yeah.
don't
mean.
limit me.
Yeah,
Don't put me
exactly.
in a box based on what I
Right.
used to do. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
blood. What the fuck?
Right.
Don't put me in that little box like that. I don't
Yeah.
want to be in that box. And for,
I'm not on the corner, nigga.
but for years, I wanted that
Shit.
box.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck.
Right.
I wanted to be top dog in the box. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, nigga, this is what we doing out here. But once you get a certain age, you look at it a little bit differently, my
Yeah,
nigga.
it don't mean nothing.
Yeah, it don't have the same hold like it used to, bro. Like, nigga, what am I tripping on you for, my nigga? What? Because of this street? Because of something that happened 20 years ago with your
Because
uncle
of a
and my
color.
homie? What is we really keeping the beef going for? Like, and homies be asking me, like, well, do you feel like the shit it could ever be peace? And I'm like, you know, I don't believe it will ever be peace, but that don't mean we can't coexist, my nigga.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say something, nigga, that you said probably about 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I can't say it verbatim.
Okay.
But you put this out on social media. You was like, yeah, I got homies that got blue rags.
Right.
You remember some shit like that?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, niggas was like, yeah, nigga, that's what it is now. Like, no, nigga, we're all the same.
Exactly.
Just because you grew up over there and that's what you accustomed to, I'm accustomed to this, but that don't mean we not the same.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you get these people that's, like I was looking at, nigga, I look at YouTube all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like us on this show, nigga, we're trying to, you know, integrate into the YouTube, nigga,
Exactly.
and get into the shit so everybody can see what we talking about. So I look at other people's shit and I see that, you know, you got niggas that still fucking hanging out at the liquor store. We think that shit is just in the South. You can go to South Central and this
Exactly.
nigga's
Still
at the
going on.
liquor store.
like
Like, nigga, that
dinosaur
shit ain't no
age.
country shit. That shit is happening on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So for you to say that, being a prominent member as you are,
Right.
and a grown man now,
Right.
that shit, I'm sure that it was kids, people that's gangbanging in their 20s that looked at that and looked at theyself in the mirror, nigga,
But I'm gonna
and
tell you
was
some
like,
real
hey,
shit.
nigga,
Homies was I was getting backlash from shit like that.
right.
I mean, think about it. You a known blood, a member that got rank on top of that, and you're talking about you got Crip homies, you cool with Crips and all that.
Yeah.
Niggas will come for your head, my nigga,
Right.
in the set. Like, bro, what are you
Right.
talking about? You going
Yeah.
against everything the hood is about.
Right.
But I'm not.
Right.
What happened was, my nigga, when I was in prison, I seen how we could coexist.
Right.
I seen Bloods and Crips eating together, working out together, main enemies,
Right.
walking the yard together, coexisting, eating, praying, doing fasting.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, God damn. So you mean to tell me, like, when we come up in here, all of that shit in the streets don't matter no more?
Yeah,
we all
exactly.
black
Yeah.
and we accept it and nigga, we serious about it. But
Right.
the minute I walk out that gate, it's back. What's up, blood?
Yeah, you
Fuck
feel
you
me?
and your hood.
Right.
Like, I felt torn when I
Yeah,
came
that shit
home,
is
my
weird.
nigga.
Yeah.
I felt torn,
My
bro.
main workout partner, niggas, was, you probably know this hood, nigga, from Watts, nigga, was great. Everybody know that, but niggas don't know Fuddstown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
Them was my main two workout partners, nigga. They'd get up, hey, Pasadena, nigga, you working out today? You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, nigga, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But the niggas that was, nigga, from wherever, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas was like, nigga, I'm lazy, nigga, I ain't doing shit today. They ain't say that, but they like, nigga, I'm going to where niggas accept me and doing shit that I want to do. And niggas don't understand that. Like, nigga, we
Exactly.
all doing the same fucking thing.
Exactly. I'm telling you though, bro, when I seen You know, cause when you like get in a riot, you know about them riots.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Man.
And it's
Yes.
it's 30 blacks against 80 or whatever, and you fighting back to back with a nigga that you would probably smoke on the streets. It's a totally different way of looking at shit.
You
got
gotta trust him 100.
So when I came home, I was like, bro, I'm gonna have to get control of my life, my nigga, and stop letting my life and the circumstances control me, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? So what I wanted to do first was make small disclosures. So I would make little statements in the public like, I'm at the studio with all Crips. These were facts. I would be the only Damu, and it's like 8 or 9 Crips. I mean, of course I have a gun, but I was doing that to show myself that you can mature, my nigga. Right. Just because they all Crips and you the only blood don't mean you can't go get this bag and you can't go fuck with who you go fuck with. And it took years and years of me practicing that shit, my niggas. Like, we black, my nigga. We black. Stop thinking like that. We black. We black. Don't look at it like that. We black. Even your brothers don't look at it like that. So now I'm a G nigga. It's easy, my nigga. And I tell the young homies, like, I love the hood, but nigga, I'm fucking with whoever I want to fuck with. Right. And I'm not gonna be limited by the color. I'm not gonna be limited by the politics.
You nigga ain't finna dictate what the fuck I do.
I'm gonna respect the hood. I'm gonna keep the hood respectful, and I'm gonna make sure it's upheld. But when it comes to me and my own personal endeavors, my nigga, I'm gonna fuck with who I want to fuck with. Right. Because like I said, why would I come home and be fake? Why would I lie to you and say I don't got Crip homies? What am I, afraid of niggas?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, and I would get DMs from the homies, oh, that was some dumb shit you said, nigga, or fuck whoop-de-whoop. Niggas be in my comments and my fuck whoop-de-whoop. And
they'll try to laugh it off, but they mean that shit.
I can't even be mad at the homies, though, because I just woke up. Right. I just came out the Matrix. I can't even be mad at the homies. Until you wake up, my nigga, you gonna look at it a certain way.
That part right there.
On the real.
And it's gonna be an emotional feeling.
On my mama. And like, you know, for me to talk to a nigga, cuz. That took a lot of time and patience for me to accept that, because the Crips growing up was attacking my family, was killing my homies, was beating me up, was jumping out, chasing us and all that. So you telling me now we finna eat some food together and talk as men?
Right.
You really gotta make adjustments, my nigga. I had to really talk to God, like, I don't know which direction you steering me in. I'm just gonna roll with it. If you keep putting these people in my life, it's a reason that I'm getting these relationships with these niggas I never thought I would be cool with.
Shit ain't by chance.
Thank you. I was being groomed by the universe to get into my manhood.
Right.
So now I got homies, nigga. I could pop my phone open and show you so many niggas that's Crips. I'm talking about from all over, my nigga. And niggas I got genuine love and respect for. You know what I'm saying? And that made me realize right there, if I can do that, nigga, homies can do it too.
Yeah, man. Because we all the same.
We all the same. We just gotta find a way, my nigga, I know niggas don't want to hear it. Like, niggas gonna be mad I'm even saying this shit because I'm a Damu. Right. But the fact of the matter is, my nigga, how long is that where's we gonna get with that, though? Yeah. We being targeted by the police. We being targeted by other races. We being targeted. When is we gonna say as a collective, like, you know what? Let's get this shit together, man.
Each individual, they gonna have to grow up on their own. But since you showing them the way, or we showing them the way, it's like, nigga, this is the way.
This is the start right here, my nigga. This is the blueprint.
Nigga, this is it.
The dialogue.
Like, you see a nigga, don't look at him, nigga, bad dog him. Nigga, how you doing, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I do that a lot.
Dog,
Speak,
nigga.
man.
How you doing?
Exactly. Especially with young boys when they staring at you.
Well,
What's up with you, big dog? Speak.
We've been groomed, though. To be confrontational with each other, because that's what we see in the media. That's what the propaganda shows us. That's what all these movies show. Black on black crime, black on black this, black on black that. That's how we know how to interact with each other. But that's wrong, though, my nigga. Like I always say, let the police pull up, nigga. We were yes, sir. But no, sir. Niggas get act right quick. Yeah. When the police come around, nigga.
Why can't we get act right when we together?
Why we can't regulate ourselves? Exactly.
I see a nigga. You know what kills me is when I walk past and a nigga look at me and I be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And they just keep walking past. I be wanting to be like, nigga, I said how you doing, but I just keep it pushing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you never know how a nigga feeling.
I just keep it pushing, because I never know how that nigga feeling, right? He could be, nigga, he could have lost his mama today. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Or be in his own world.
Or be in his own world. But I just keep it pushing, and I don't let that 2 seconds, nigga, dictate my whole day. And that's what's wrong with people. They let 2-3 seconds, nigga, dictate they whole day. Nigga, I'm not finna let, nigga, I argue with my girl at the house, nigga. That shit not gonna affect me when I go out into these streets to make this money. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going out in the streets to make this money, and I had an argument with my girl at the house, nigga, I'm not finna make that affect my business move that I gotta make. You know what I'm saying? And people gotta realize that, nigga. You can't let them 2 seconds, nigga. You got 24 hours in a day, nigga. You gonna let this 2 seconds fuck up your whole day? Yeah. You can't.
A lot of people do though.
A lot of people I call them niggas. They wear their emotions on their sleeves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
but you know what though, my nigga?
Yeah.
As black people, you gotta think, bro. Like, bro, how long is we gonna be like this?
It take us. It take us and a collective of people that we're influencing. You know what I'm saying?
This is the start now.
Too,
yeah, exactly.
This is where God comes in. It's brothers like you who've been through the trenches, who can touch these young boys because you know where they going. You know what they going through.
Right.
You know their thoughts. Any nigga that want to play these streets, you know. You been there forever.
Yeah.
And if a nigga don't want to listen to you and understand where you're coming from, I mean, you're pretty lost.
Yeah.
Because, man, you pretty much the blueprint of what every nigga want to be in the streets.
Yeah.
Each one teach one.
Have you ever, like, since he brought that up, it made me think of something. Have you ever thought about, like, reaching out to schools?
Nah.
You feel me? Nigga,
Going back to prisons and talk.
Nigga,
I see homies be doing that.
You should do that.
That's the most respectable shit in the world, my nigga.
What high school did you go to?
Bulldog, my nigga, all day. All day, big bro.
Nigga, now I'm gonna tell you,
eagle, nigga.
When you go to PHS,
fly high, you motherfuckers.
When you go to PHS right now, do you know the niggas you went to school with and all that? Niggas that knew you coming up, acting an asshole in school. No, not only they kids, nigga,
right.
They work there.
Right.
They work there.
My mom niggas
you
doing janitor shit.
Like my son go to HS. He's mad as fuck at me. Because, nigga, I know teachers, I know principals, I know the basketball coach.
Call on him, like, hold
nigga,
up.
everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he like, oh, man, everybody know you at the school. Yeah, nigga, and they gonna keep your ass in line.
But that would be so rewarding, though, bro. If I could do that, I would love to do that.
No, nigga, you can't do that.
To talk to some young
You
homies,
can.
you know what I'm saying? That's
and people
not
will pay you
all
for
the
that.
way.
Man.
I see niggas getting the bag for doing public speaking.
If you put together.
I'm like,
nigga,
what?
you articulate, nigga, you smart, you self-taught.
Right.
You know the streets, nigga. That's another bag for you. You know what I'm saying? You probably haven't even thought of it that way, but
never.
nigga, that is a fucking bag.
Talk to S-Class.
You know what I'm saying? That is a fucking bag. And speaking of S-Class, do you know the movie that you did with S-Class, nigga? It kind of catapulted a whole generation of niggas doing 15-minute interviews with a nigga one-on-one.
Yeah.
If you go on YouTube, you see a nigga.
It's a dope format.
The nigga is not even on camera who interviewing the nigga.
Right.
It's just the nigga he interviewing,
Right.
and he's sitting back. 16 shot him.
Exactly.
This nigga is making a bag off of doing the shit that S-Class did.
True.
In the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, I mean, you know, you already was in the blueprint
And
of
those
the
are
way
your
the shit is
accolades.
going on. Yeah, you got background.
See, my whole thing was like, they ain't finna have no hood nigga up here.
Yes,
like,
they
That's
do.
what they want.
That's what
this
they
nigga
want.
for blood. This
Nigga.
nigga
No.
got
No.
videos
But listen,
out with red
you're
flags on
raising
his face.
You're raising your kids.
Yeah.
You're a great husband.
Right.
And you're keeping shit afloat.
Yeah.
You're maintaining a job for however long you've maintained it. How many niggas from the hood work for the city and fuck it off? How many niggas from the hood?
I fucked it off.
I got
I
you.
fucked it off.
He said, I fucked
Shit.
it off.
How many niggas from the hood
I
go do
gotta
some
say
dumb
this.
shit?
I gotta say this. I fucked it off, but nigga, that was the best shit ever.
Yep.
That was the best shit
You was in
ever.
the MASH
nigga.
department?
I was in MASH, but no, nigga, I got hired with the city
Ooh,
sanitation.
you was in there,
I was in there. I got fired, nigga. And,
On your
and
day
Pete-
off?
No, nigga. I got fired kind of on my day off. I was doing another nigga work and got fired for doing his shit, right? But, nigga, and sanitation, I was making $18.55 an hour, right? In 2014, nigga, that was way above minimum wage.
That's some chili back then.
Yeah,
For sure,
you feel
with a
me?
legal tip.
But after taxes, nigga, it was like $750 a week. So when I lost that job, my whole mind frame was, nigga, I got to make $750 a week.
Gotta
You know what I'm
bounce back,
saying?
yep.
Now I'm making $1,200, $1,500, $1,700 a week, nigga, and I ain't got really no job. You know what I'm saying? Just off of, nigga, living, doing, nigga, I do DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the hustles.
It's like an all day thing?
No, nigga, I only do that shit like 5-6 hours a day. But it's the hours of the day that you do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you watch the show every episode, but I done put the game out there. Like, nigga, most weeks, nigga, it's $1,100, nigga, by working 24 hours a week. A week. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that. Nigga, I done bought 3 cars off of doing this shit. I drive I ain't gonna say it, but nigga, I drive a nice car right now. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's all off of this shit. Plus other shit that I call like side hustles. Right. You know what I'm saying? That some week it bring more money in, but my whole objective, nigga, was to make that $750 a week. So when niggas be like, oh, nigga, well, you know, city job and this and that, nigga, that shit is respectable and all of that. But my best thing in my life was getting fired, nigga.
Open up a whole new ball game.
It opened up, nigga, and nigga, I can go to sleep at 2 a.m, nigga, and wake up at 11, nigga, and still go get the same chili.
That's the good thing about that. You know like self-sufficient.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Started the clothing line. This shit brought to you by Famously Broke Clothing.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? New Wave Barbershop. You know what I'm saying? New Wave Shop Talk.
So what's the motivation behind that, too? I've been meaning to ask
Which
you.
one?
Behind the Famously Broke. Why'd you settle on that name?
Okay, nigga. So the owner of this barbershop, right? Swaggy D, right?
Okay.
So, you know, I came up with the name New Wave, right? So his wife at the time needed help at her job. And I was doing in between other jobs. I was doing like Amazon, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, my girl, you know what I'm saying? She need help. She was the manager of a Chevron. So I go there, and you know me, so you know I'm charismatic. I talk shit. I joke with everybody I know. I mean, I see. You know what I'm saying? So when I wasn't at work, they used to be like, oh, man, it was like 7 people came in and asked for you. Right? And I'm like, shit, nigga, what they asking for me for, nigga? They be like, you famous around here. And I used to always be like, nigga, I'm famously broke. I'm working with y'all, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how much I get paid an hour. You know what I'm saying? And then I came with the Famously Broke, and I was like, nigga, that'd be a dope clothing line one day. And then when the pandemic hit, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I try to make, nigga, proper gear, nigga, affordable for people. Like, you know, a lot of people that sell gear, they be like, oh, nigga, I want $50 a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I want this and that.
Niggas be going ham.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, I make it affordable, nigga, because I'm not trying to get all in your pockets because I want repeat customers. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they always say it take like 5 years for a nigga to really be successful. Yeah. You know, and right now, I started in 2020. I got to know my positivity shirt right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in like 2.5 years in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm almost to that 5-year mark where I hope it's super bubble. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Looking for that shit to become lucrative.
Yeah, you feel me? So, nigga, the motivation is just behind hard work, dedication, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's where that comes from.
Nigga, just
y'all got a time limit? Y'all got to go? Oh, okay, for sure. I see niggas winking and she throwing up gang signs.
Yeah. I knew what was going on. I was like, close the blinds. Close the blinds.
You hot?
Nigga went from
you sweating?
Nigga went from a rapper to a.
We got paper towels.
A clothing designer.
We got some paper towels for my guy.
Nigga do all types of shit.
Nigga got a dirty towel.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That nigga got a dirty towel.
Yeah, here you go, my guy.
That nigga a fool. You finna hide a nigga a straight dirty ass washcloth.
Man. Hey, we been going already over an hour, man. We ain't even gotten to the fucking the shit yet.
That's
you know
how it is when you chopping up real niggas.
That's
though.
how it is.
Come on,
you
bro.
feel me?
How it is when you
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir. And shit, nigga, we talked about a whole lot of shit, and we also got into like, you know, how black men, like in society, how other people still want to fuck us up. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like Raheem Carter. You know what I'm saying? A young black man was working for a lumbering company. I believe it was a lumbering company out down in the South in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? And he's running for his life. He texts his mama. You know what I'm saying? He texts his mama like, hey, some white people after me. But he didn't tell her that it was his boss.
Is this the boy that got dismembered?
He got dismembered. And his family, all they got is his head and his spine. So
they said it wasn't foul play.
Nigga,
come on, bro. What's
what
going
they think
on?
A bear ate him?
Nigga, if you tell me my relative is you bringing him back in pieces,
right?
It's foul play, my nigga. It's not natural causes.
It's not.
How did he get dismembered?
It's not. And they got.
That's incredible, bro.
He texted his mama and said, "Hey, if anything happened to me, this person did it because they after me."
He
nigga.
said that.
He said that in a text to his mama.
That's cold.
They found this nigga with no teeth. That mean they tied this nigga up, beat him up. They tied him up and beat him up, nigga, and then cut him. And I hate to say this on camera, nigga, but they probably cut him up while he was alive, nigga. They probably did some old Mexican cartel.
I didn't know the
type
details
shit.
of it like that. I just heard he was dismembered.
Yeah, nigga. And all they found was his head and his back and his spine, nigga. So come on now.
That's incredible, bro. That's like unreal.
They got him.
How old was his brother?
20.
Young dude, huh?
He was in his 20s.
Crazy.
He was
baby,
in his
man.
20s. Baby, man, baby. And they got him on a deer camera. You know how people be like, oh, if deer's coming, deer season, we got to keep an eye on it. They got him on a deer camera, nigga. He pausing, nigga, and it looks like he got scars on his back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's hard to tell because you could tell shadows from scars. We real niggas. We know shadow from scars, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if nigga somebody was hitting him and he was running like nigga I ain't fucking with y'all, but he ain't got no shirt on and he out there nigga looking like where these niggas at. You know what I'm saying? He went to the police station. Them niggas offered no help. Damn. Because you got to think about it. This nigga.
That's cold, bro.
How many people heard of people going to Alaska and somewhere else to work and fish and stuff like that to make bread?
Hell
and they come back home with money.
Longshoremen's?
Yeah, so that's what he was doing basically. He was going out here doing logging, working with these white folks, and nigga, they killed him.
Damn.
And, you know, being a white prominent person, they not going to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because nigga ain't nothing on camera. You ain't got no regular body. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to figure out how they can say no foul play on that though, bro.
Nigga, it's foul play.
What was his name? Raheem what?
Carter. Yeah, look him up, nigga.
That's
yeah, it's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Because nigga, we're hunted, we're wanted. You know what I'm saying? And
so look, what you think about like the whole theory associated with organ harvesting? You believe that thing is legit? Like
hell yeah.
The harvesting is too many missing black people.
Facts.
That's going on in the world, especially women.
Facts.
Because they organs nigga hold longer than the men because nigga we out here smoking, drinking, you know what I'm saying? We, you know, fucking bitches doing dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? But the women, a lot of them that they're taking are the younger ones, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, I said in the song, nigga, where the missing black girls at? Oh, they ain't ready for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's real though.
So if you ever look up how many missing black girls are out there, nigga,
shit don't seem real, huh?
It don't. But nigga, it's
unsolved, huh?
That's what we was talking about it earlier. All of these movies that we watch where niggas has got, nigga, they opened up their refrigerator, nigga, they got 17 livers, 5 hearts, you know what I'm saying? 3 kidneys, you know what I'm saying? That shit is true. You know what I'm saying? This didn't come from the mind of a magician.
Right.
Nigga, this shit came from
a mind of
people
a
that they know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Anybody art imitates life.
You can almost look up any director of any movie, nigga. Except, nigga, I'm gonna say except black directors, because them niggas is first time, like Michael B. Jordan, this is first time directing a movie. It'd be like, oh, nigga, we got some money. We gonna put our money behind this. But these niggas been doing it for years. If you look into their past, nigga, they weird as fuck. You look at they friends weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all weird.
And the crazy part about it is, nigga, they friends that's millionaires and billionaires, nigga. What's old boy named Epstein, right?
Yep.
Epstein. All of they friends is weird as fuck doing this shit to young girls, right? Just imagine the motherfuckers that's killing girls going to take their organs. So that shit is definitely real.
Did you see all the weird little shit he had on his island, bro? Have you really taken the time like to investigate his island?
Yeah.
The shit is beyond trippy. Bro got large ass sundials out there, hidden rooms and shit with cameras and shit.
Yeah.
They had video of people screaming and all types of auditory sounds. It just sounded crazy, bro. But bro was the worst type of pedo. Pedo with power.
Yeah,
My nigga was, you know, taking these innocent souls and selling them to politicians, selling them to the Clintons, selling them to these celebrities. Come on out here and fuck a young girl. Come on out here and get your rocks off with a teenager.
I got my own island.
Yeah, it did. I'm in charge of the laws.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I'm in charge of everything. I'm telling you, bro, you got to think about it. Like,
just watch when you know, don't hit the thing.
His manifesto of the people that came to his island, all A-list celebrities.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All politicians, all top people of influence. And they all was going to this man's island. I'm trying to figure out, why was y'all so interested in going to this nigga's island?
Yeah, that's why when you got
y'all
daughters
so rich.
That's 11. When they turn 11, nigga, you got to damn near watch everything they do.
Facts.
Why? Because that's the age they like, you know what, they almost to puberty. They ain't never had sex. We gonna kidnap them, put them over here, nigga, and we gonna bust their cherry over and over again.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers, this is what they thrive on. You know what I'm saying? You seen the movie Saw.
Yeah.
Saw, he collecting niggas and cutting them up.
Right.
So think about the pedos.
Oh my mama. You
They
hear about the
collecting
Pizzagate?
women.
You heard about the Pizzagate scandal?
Which one? Is that with the Clintons?
No, that's where they had the pizza store where they was supposed to be kidnapping kids and all that, and the Clintons and all that made donations to this store and all that. And
Yeah, that's what I said, the Clintons. Yeah, yeah.
You gotta believe it, bro. The upper echelon is the sneakiest,
Shit,
most
nigga,
demonic
Wayfair.
motherfuckers.
Wayfair was out here selling fucking cargo boxes, nigga, for $13,000. Named the bitch that was missing.
I seen that shit on
nigga, that shit was
Reddit.
real. That
Damn.
shit was real. And they took that shit down like, oh, nigga, they own to us. Why? Because, nigga, we got TikTok. We got all of that shit right now, and it's always a motherfucker that's looking and searching and lurking.
The power of information, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? They lurking. They like, why is this shit 13,000? Why is Amanda? They looking up Amanda. Oh, Amanda been missing, nigga, for 2 weeks.
They was naming the shipment after a missing person.
They was naming, like, say, okay, you got a house. You need a storage box to put tools and shit in, right? Okay, you go to Wayfair and you like, oh, let me get a toolbox. You see this one for $400, right? It's 13 feet tall, 3 feet wide. But then you see this one over here, and the one you need, nigga, is called Larry, right? This other one, nigga, is called. This other one, nigga.
That shit wild.
This other one is called Amanda, right? It's the same 13 by 4, but it costs $13,000.
Trafficking.
So you look up Amanda, and she been missing, nigga, for 2 weeks, 2 years. Amanda's in that box when they bring it to your house. That's why you paid the $13,000.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's trippy, bro. Like white boys, white people. We ain't gonna say white boys, white people, because there's women involved too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They do the shit in your face because why? They say black people and people in general don't open a book to read it. Right? We ain't gonna look at the shit in our face and be like,
That's our biggest problem, bro. As a subculture, bro. Like, we do not take the time to investigate things properly. We do not take the time to do any research.
Proofread.
Exactly. We'll go off of what a motherfucker tell us and take it as law.
Take it as law.
Me, I'm the exact opposite.
Right.
Whenever some information is presented to me, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it somewhere until I can digest it completely.
Right.
I'm gonna attack it from every angle I can until I get my own understanding about it.
Definitely.
And that's what makes me successful, because I don't just be like taking what people say face value.
Right.
Unfortunately, the culture, we sheep. We lost as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
We follow any trend, anything that's trending, anything that the crowd is doing. Black people gotta do it.
Right.
And you know what? It says something to our togetherness, but at the same time, it's like we kind of followers in a sense.
Yeah.
You know that.
Definitely.
Look at Jordan.
Right.
Look at John. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, we like nice things. We like things of substance. We like things of value.
Right.
But it's a lot more important shit than that, though, for the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like doing these podcasts, because it's like when you start talking about shit, man, you open up doors that people never even knew existed.
Yeah.
And you open up motherfuckers' eyes and their ears. And
Niggas
like,
didn't know you knew about global warming.
Exactly.
Oh, the real.
Nigga.
They didn't know that you knew that the fucking water in the rain had the motherfucking magnesium and
Look, the ratio, the gas, and all that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit, nigga.
Niggas thought you know you just knew how to talk with your hands.
Yeah,
you see,
real.
you see,
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what people do podcasts for.
Exactly.
And people, they talk in front of people and
Change
and,
the narrative.
Change the narrative
Facts.
because
That's what I'm
motherfuckers
saying.
don't know.
They think niggas out the hood, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No,
they
it's all
think
good.
people out the hood is like low intelligent beings.
Right.
Like we don't have no understanding about nothing outside our little radius.
Yeah.
That's not true, bro.
Right.
We're the most tapped in people because we introduced to trauma every day.
Yeah.
So, bro, we on a whole new level. We resilient, we tough as shit, and we got a deeper understanding of hurt.
Right.
So we process information quickly like that. That's why, like, when you hear shit that going on in the hood, it affects you deeper than the average person. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, this happened again. Like, this happened again. This happened again. So, bro, I'm trying to find a way to be as smart as possible and to turn this shit into some compensation, to turn this shit into some currency. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being viewed as a dumbass gang member. I don't attach that label to me. Talk to me if you want to see what I'm about, and I'm gonna change your whole mind frame after this conversation.
On the real, what I hate to see is like I was talking to this female, right? and she just like some people just turn you off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like you listen to some people and you be like, "Oh, you cool as a motherfucker," but then when you start seeing their triggers, you like, "Bitch, you stupid as fuck." So this chick was telling me she called her homegirl. Imagine I'm talking to your wife right now. Okay. Imagine your homegirl call you. You in the bed sleep. Your homegirl call you and say, "Hey, I got this Uber. I'm about to go to the store. You want to go?" And you be like, "Nah, I don't want to go right now. Can you get me this and that?" And she be like, "Bitch, I ain't your servant."
Right.
Like, damn, bitch, I'm asleep. I'm in the bed. Why the fuck is you mad at me?
Exactly.
So I told this female, like, "Nah, nigga, you the one in the wrong."
Yeah.
Like, you can't call nobody and ask them to do shit, and if they don't want to do shit, they ask you to go do the same shit that you doing to get them 2 items. And you got an attitude, and now you want to fight the bitch.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what
like, man, come on now.
That's some hoe shit.
That's some hoe shit. Like, nigga, you're totally in the wrong. But that leads to our generation. We always turned up about the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I wake up with a reason to be mad. No, nigga, you wake up, nigga, I need to bless somebody today. I need to bless somebody with all the blessings that I got. I don't give a fuck if it's $1 I give to a nigga on the corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to bless somebody with this game I got. I'm going to bless somebody with this and that. But people wake up, some people still wake up with that, "Nah, nigga, I wish a motherfucker would." Like Cedric the Entertainer. Remember, he was like, you know what I'm saying? "I wish a motherfucker would." Is that your brother right there? I don't know who that is.
Let me see.
Yeah, go check it out. Yeah, so motherfuckers wake up with that, "I wish a motherfucker would." You know what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga, I don't wish a motherfucker would. I'm gonna let a nigga know, like, nigga, this is what we doing. Okay, okay, yeah, I can help you with that, or I can't help you with that. But I'm not gonna be mad that I can't help you with that.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Why the fuck I'm gonna be mad that I can't go to the store for you? No, nigga, I only got 5 minutes for my Uber. You know what I'm saying? So you need to come, or nigga, I can't get it. What's wrong with saying that? Right. Like you were saying, what's wrong with having that conversation that's fucking cool?
Because niggas don't want to hear that.
Because niggas don't want to hear that.
They want to hear what they want to hear.
Man, no, because niggas want to be agitated. They want to have an attitude. They want to be all in your grill. And now it's fuck you for the rest of the day. So you just let this one conversation fuck up your whole day.
You know where that goes to? Like, the same with us is the same problem with our women.
Right.
They ain't been laced right either, my nigga. Just like nobody told us the right and wrongs coming up in this city. They going through the same issues just from a woman's perspective. Nobody told them, you know, it's cool to be submissive. It's cool to talk nice to your man. It's cool to do nice shit for your man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the images on TV and the propaganda associated with that type of shit. They make black women out to be aggressive. Right. Or they overtalk you. They're crazy. But that's not true. Black women is the strongest women really around. This is, I'm not trying to, you know, say, but
that's the truth.
It is what it is. History would tell us that they got the crown for strength. But the fact that they have that strength and sometimes if it's displaced, you might be on the short end of the stick, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like my wife talks shit to me all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's not let the pretty face and all that fool you.
Right.
But that's because she grew up with a bunch of brothers.
Right.
So every woman has like a different understanding on how to deal with a man. Right. Unfortunately, bro, we grew up messing with chickens, rats, bro, that nobody laced them, my nigga. Right. She had so many brothers that kind of gave her, you know,
a little bit of
you don't be doing all that. You don't be we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? She was able to sit back from a woman's perspective, soak the game up, and apply it moving forward. Right. Unfortunately, bro, a lot of these women is being raised without no daddies. They being raised in homes where it's nothing but women with constant male bashing. They look at the stereotypes associated with black men and the statistics, relationships, and all that.
What can I get out this nigga?
Exactly. We got to stop all that, my nigga. We got to stop associating currency with wealth as far as relationship is concerned. Right. The wealth is love, my nigga. Definitely. The wealth is trust. You know what I'm saying? The wealth is for me to walk out of here and leave my wife in here for 20 minutes with y'all and knowing everything gonna be A1 on everybody's side. That's wealth right there. Right, you know what I'm saying? It's trust, my nigga, because you know certain women, bro, my nigga, will really fuck your whole life up, bro.
Right.
A person, you just here for a minute can ruin your whole life, my nigga. Like,
Right.
it's real shit, bro. You know, like, and just like how you been through it, man, I've been through it too, my nigga.
Right.
I've been through it, and I don't want to go through it.
Nah, definitely
The older you
not.
get, that shit is wax sauce, my nigga.
Yeah, because
All
you hear that shit and you like,
yeah, come on, all that
bitch,
arguing.
You still a bird brain.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
Yeah.
and it's sad because you can't make nobody mature.
No.
You can't.
Definitely not.
And they got to mature on their own, right?
Yeah. Well, we
All
think
you can
that
do is teach them.
We think that they can mature on their own, but I believe that like we all had wake up calls. They may have been mini wake up calls to bring that big wake up call,
Thanks.
but a lot of women, they haven't had those minis yet. They may have beat a bitch up or got beat up, you know what I'm saying? And that's they mini wake up calls, but they ain't had that big one yet to be like, bitch, sit your ass down.
Right.
Like this
Trying
is
to
what
elevate.
you need to do.
For
You know
real.
what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like us as men, you know, we done been through shit. Like, nigga, we done woke up, nigga, 3 hots in a cot, nigga, and ain't ate shit. And we ready to spread later. You know what I'm saying? Call, hey, baby, you know, I need this package because, nigga, they feeding this bullshit this month. The whole month is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We done all been through that. You know what I'm saying? So these people, they ain't been through that because they on the streets. And I've never put it for the life of me. Like, I eat top ramen, nigga. Last top ramen I've ate was maybe 4 or 5 years. No, I say about 2 years ago. Right. Every blue moon, I like to throw a spread at the house with my kids. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This is what we eat.
I do it too,
and it's good.
She be telling me,
you
like,
know what I'm
hey,
saying?
make one of them little things.
And it's good. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, we're not finna eat no fucking top ramens, nigga, all the time. No, nigga.
We upgraded.
We upgraded. No, nigga, that's some shit I did over there. You know what I'm saying? And that don't just talk about the top ramen. That talk about the attitude that goes along with you eating top ramen.
Oh my mama.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Man, for sure. Man, I got to piss like a motherfucker. So what y'all can do is y'all can talk about, well, shit.
Nah, let's wrap it up, man. I got to go to work in the moment.
You want to wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up.
Well, shit. Well, we
No,
got to
hold
get
on.
these last two.
Let's talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it real quick. So, Kevin James, man, I got to speak on this real quick because this is a cold case, nigga, that happened in '97. And the reason why I'm bringing this up,
Black dude?
Black dude, Kevin James, nigga, he 55 years old now.
You still alive?
He's still doing crimes. This nigga
From 97?
he's still doing crimes at 55, and that's how he got caught up from a 1907 murder that he did, because he got caught up on some other shit and had DNA. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you 55, nigga, it was time to hang it up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You would have got away with that murder if you wouldn't have still been committing crimes in your 50s.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga killed the lady in 97, nigga, on a bank heist, nigga, where they only got between 9 and 11,000. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Yeah, no, you can go ahead. So between 9 and 11,000.
Damn, in Thousand Oaks.
I don't give a fuck what year, nigga. 11,000, nigga, ain't gonna last you too fucking long. Yeah, and he's still a smoker. This nigga. Let me show.
He's still a smoker.
He's still a smoker.
He poofed out.
You feel me? This nigga is still a smoker. So it's like, come on now, nigga. You still doing the same shit you was doing in 97, nigga.
Oh, bro.
You ain't never learned, nigga. You get that one lick, nigga, and nigga, if you kill somebody, nigga, you better come away with 200,000-300,000.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? In a bank,
Come
That
on.
nigga was a dope fiend.
you gonna get the first bag and
11
leave,
bands, that's chicken scratch. Stop
and you
playing.
gotta split it.
That nigga was a dope fiend, man.
You gotta split it.
Tweaker moves.
You know what I'm saying? Tweaker moves, man. So
Kevin James, you get the
Hey,
you get the middle finger of the year for
Yeah,
that.
man.
and then they get the
Sorry,
dookie of the day.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you dumbass motherfucker.
Right in your ass.
Dumb motherfucker
Beat,
of the
boy.
day.
Man, also, man, they just found a boat in Colombia off the coast, nigga, with $87 million worth of coke.
Hey, it was a
dead
submarine
bodies.
though, right? Just
No, nigga, it was a big ass yacht.
it was a yacht.
big ass
I thought they said it was a submarine that autonomous submarine.
It was
that
off the coast of Colombia?
It was off the coast of Colombia, nigga. That was a big ass boat. Nigga.
87 million.
87 million worth
Damn,
of coke,
nigga.
They
nigga.
was just
I can't
docking-
even swim, but I would have tried.
They
Nigga.
was
Like,
like, hey, they was just
with two
docking
dead
their coke.
bodies. Two dead bodies on boat and two alive niggas.
What?
So yeah, two niggas alive on the boat, two niggas dead. So they don't know what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying?
So it was cash?
No, nigga, worth the dope.
Oh, product?
Worth the product. Yeah,
man, that's-
coming from Colombia.
Did they run out of gas or something?
No, nigga, they was just going. But nigga, I gotta pee. Man, I was trying to make a sweater for you, but my day got compounded, nigga.
It's all right. Hook me up.
Yeah, next time I see you, nigga, I got you.
I'll promote the brand for sure, for sure.
Next time I got you.
That Henny, S-Class is a good dude, man.
Yeah. Always has
He's a
been.
real good brother. You know, it's crazy. Like, and I just told the homie Jason. I did the podcast the other. I told him like, you know what, man? I'm tired of hanging around a bunch of blood niggas all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I love the homies, but nigga, y'all not teaching me shit.
Yeah.
Like, I need to be around niggas that's really trying
That's
to do
moving.
something. That's doing
Yeah.
grassroots shit. Like, really making an impact, my nigga. Like,
Right.
and Steve, as far as in the city goes. Bro's one of them niggas. Like, you gotta take your hat off to him.
Yeah,
man. Bro working
definitely.
with kids. Bro doing grassroots stuff with the gangs. Bro doing, I mean, he doing everything. Like, that's
Whatever
the
he
type of
gets
nigga
an
that I
opportunity
need to
to
associate
do.
myself
Yeah,
with.
right.
Look, he just, I told him about that I wanted to get a jacket from him because I wanted to start help pushing the brand. Bro just popped up with it. I wasn't
Yeah.
even expecting that.
Yeah.
That shows you his dedication
Yeah.
and his heart, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
bro's a real nigga. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying? Like,
there when he started making it.
yeah, bro's a real nigga for that.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. But that nigga, when I thought about the clothing brand, that's the first nigga I went to. Like, hey nigga, I want to do this clothing brand. I know you got your shit going, but nigga,
Smart.
I'm trying to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I told you about the equipment and all that, nigga. I went to Jason. Hey nigga, I know you doing your podcast. What I need? Mike Towns.
Right, each one teach
They
one.
whole crew, nigga.
Yeah.
I went to
On
Mike
my
Towns,
mama.
nigga. What camera I need to get? You know what I'm
Smart
saying?
though, hell yeah.
What
My
else
girl
I
bought my
need to
equipment.
get?
She
You know
went
what I'm
to Mike.
saying? And it's just crazy how, you know, I was telling Swaggy. Swaggy's like, you going to ask them niggas for help? Nigga, that's how black people are supposed
mama,
to do
bro.
it. That's how we supposed to do it,
And no,
nigga.
it's tribalism. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
going to the tribe for
Man,
support, my
if
nigga.
I don't know it, nigga, I'm going to go ask somebody
Because
else.
some other races, they'll do it in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat, nigga.
We got that pride though. Where I don't want that
Yeah.
nigga up in my shit. I
Yeah,
don't want that nigga knowing what I got going on. Or
It ain't
I
even.
don't-
I don't think it's that, nigga. I think it's the fact that niggas be like, I don't want other niggas to know this nigga helped me. You know what I'm
Pride, bro,
saying?
pride.
I don't want this nigga to be like, oh yeah, I helped this nigga. I be like, hell yeah, that nigga helped me. You know what I'm saying?
Everything that I got,
Shit.
bro. A nigga that recently up to like all my new media promotions and all the new podcasts I've been doing and all the events I've been doing. It's because a nigga just reached out and was like, you know what, bro? I like what you putting out there. Pull up on
wanna
me.
help.
I
Right.
want to help you too, my nigga. And
'Cause
like,
I know you're about to do Tommy shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying every-
shout out to Tommy,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to
You know
Highlight,
what I'm
man.
saying?
He's
Shout out to
another real
DJ
nigga, man.
Highlight. You know what I'm saying? Because
Salute to
he
my
hit
nigga.
me up. Yeah, salute. He hit me up. He want to do the show whenever he comes in town. We gonna have him
good
on.
dude, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I done
yeah.
shows with him.
And
He's
nigga,
a good dude. He's serious about the culture.
I was walking with this nigga and doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? Just walking around talking to this nigga before. You know what I'm saying? So I know he a good dude, got a good heart.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He did a show with Rich Dollar. So if y'all
Yeah, I
need
just
to
watched
check that,
that.
out,
Yeah, I
yeah,
watched that.
yeah. So if y'all
That's what
want to
homies
check
making
that out,
moves right now.
yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, we out here trying to do it, man. We trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? And like you said earlier, other folks is doing it from other races. Why can't we do it?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, they taking our culture,
Exactly.
doing the shit that we do naturally.
Exactly. All them famous
Yeah.
TikTok dances and trenders, nigga, that came from some culture.
Yeah.
That came right out the culture. Y'all took
Definitely.
it, re-stamped it, and remarketed it
Yeah.
and tried to make it your own.
Yeah.
But we know nigga, everything come out the culture. We set the trends.
Yeah.
Fashion,
Yeah.
sports, anything
Everything.
trending come out the culture.
We set
my
the
nigga.
trends. We
Exactly.
set the trends.
That's how we is.
and that's how it's supposed to be.
We've been doing that
You know
since
what
we
I'm saying?
came in this
But
bitch.
we got to be the not just the trendsetters. We got to capitalize
Facts.
off of the trends
We need
that
our
we put
market
out.
share.
We
Yeah.
can't just be like, oh nigga, we got 20,000 views on TikTok. No, nigga, we got to make that into every time somebody watch it, nigga. We got to be making money off of that.
Monetize it, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? And
For
that's
sure.
where people get it wrong. And well, like I was just saying, niggas is scared to ask the next motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? How was you doing it? And then in turn, the next motherfucker you ask can't be the nigga that's scared to see you blossom and they not blossoming. So you do have to ask the right people.
If as a culture, bro, if we could put these petty character traits to the side, bro, man, we could elevate on a whole new level.
Definitely.
Because one thing about black people, bro, man, we resilient as a motherfucker, my nigga. We can pretty much take anything you could throw at us.
Yeah.
We've already been taking it. Our ancestors took
Yeah.
it. And
Some
we
people
still
may
take
die,
it.
you know what I'm saying? But the people that, you know, make it through it is going to make it through it and make it more than what it was.
I love my people, man.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
I really hate the fact that I spend so much time like banging because like it kind of alienated me from a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? When you grow up as a gangster, my nigga, or a Crip or a Blood, or you identify with these street entities, you automatically alienate yourself from certain people.
Right.
Yeah.
But now that I see, like, bro, we all the same, my nigga.
Yeah.
We really all the
We all
same.
the
So
same.
who give a fuck about the bandana color? Who give a fuck about the street, my nigga? We don't own them shits. And I used to always hear that growing up, like, nigga, y'all ready to die for a street you don't even own. But the truth in that statement is powerful, bro.
Yes.
We risking our life for shit that we have no ties to, my nigga. When I die, Fair Oaks is still gonna be there, nigga.
And if your mama owns some shit on there, what's gonna happen?
Exactly.
Somebody gonna sell that shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Somebody gonna sell that shit.
We're moving with
You know what I'm
with podcasts and shit like this. We're moving in the right direction.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
before that, they stripped us of a voice.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even let us speak, my nigga. And now look at us. We telling you what's popping.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you either gonna accept it or get rolled over. Either way, the shit gonna keep coming, my nigga.
So I gotta ask you this too, since you brought that up, right? So if you didn't go through what you went through, do you think you would be the same intelligent person, or would you get what I'm saying? Like, would you be the same type of person?
I believe so. I believe I would have been smarter, bro, if I never got in the game. I think being from the hood just made me more street smart. It just gave me the edge over people that don't have these understanding.
Okay.
But I believe as far as me being intellectual and articulate and all that, I always wanted that in my life because that's how my father was. You know, as a young kid, my dad would bring me big ass books about science, about the world, about population control, about evolution. Anything that he could put in my brain, he would do it.
Right.
And I believe it stuck with me because I'm the same dad. I'm the type of dad where holidays come around in my house, I actually make my kids write out stuff about it. Oh, yeah, it's Black History. Go in there and tell me, find somebody black and tell me something special about it. And I want you to write me out something and then come tell me what
That's
you wrote.
crazy. I made my son do it
I'm telling
one
you.
year. I should have been doing it every year.
But
I
that
made
goes to
him do
show
it
that
1
you a
year.
real leader, though.
Yeah, you
because
feel me?
niggas ain't doing that, my nigga.
Right.
They're taking history that these people gave us and just passing it on down.
Right.
The white Jesus and all of these symbols and all that that we grew up worshiping, my nigga. It's time to change that, my
When
nigga.
people be like, "Oh, something Jesus," I be like, "It better be the black Jesus."
Exactly. When I go to people's
Shit.
houses and I see black people
Shit.
with a white Jesus on the wall,
Right.
I'm disturbed.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand it because I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
let's use the Bible as a reference. Wool,
right.
feet like brass.
Yeah.
Knock it off, my nigga.
That
One and one
nigga,
is two
that
in-
nigga is a model.
anywhere.
The nigga that they got is a model.
His
You can
hair
look
is
at-
the perm is always in shape. The beard is immaculate.
Yeah, yeah.
The skin is blemish free. That ain't my God, my nigga. But it's
you
crazy.
can look that shit up.
Why
Yeah.
did we pray to that shit all of our lives, my nigga? Why did we go into these services and look up at this white man looking down on us? You know what that did to us? That made us feel inferior.
Right.
That made us feel like this person is superior to
White
us.
people.
Exactly. And I it's not that I have a problem with white people. I don't like the way they done our race in this
Right.
in this
I agree.
country since we came out here, my nigga. They stripped us of everything we had. They fucked us in front of our women. They humiliated us. They just all type of shit. And now we in 2023, and the only thing that's changed, we ain't being hung from trees
But a white
so
person,
openly.
a white person gonna tell you, "Oh, just let the past be the past."
Why we
Yeah.
can't let 9/11 be the past?
Yeah, exactly.
Why we can't let Pearl Harbor be a past?
That part right there.
Don't tell me to suppress
Let
my
some
culture.
shit go, yeah.
Nah.
Exactly.
And that's the problem with it. That's why, like,
But they want to tell you about the Holocaust and all that. They're
Fuck all
nigga,
that.
Yeah,
Talk to
nigga,
me about the homie-
That ain't the shit that we went through, nigga. That was
Exactly,
over there
my
in
nigga.
Germany and all that shit.
They
now,
act like
nigga,
we don't have
We
a-
right here.
we don't have a culture. They act like we don't have a culture. Like that whole
we do.
shit with. Yes, I tell my son, like, bro, all of that shit they teaching you, that's the shit that they want you
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah.
It's up to me as your daddy to institute some new type of learning to you.
Because they're trying to
force
break
this
out the
teaching
black
on you.
history in schools
My
right now.
kids is so on they black shit, and I'm proud because my dad didn't do that to me. My dad will drive by me, my nigga. I would have a red flag hanging out my pocket, and he would pull up on the side of me, and he would say, "Oh, you hanging with your friends again, huh? You flying your colors out here, huh?" And go about his business.
Right.
Let me see my son do some shit like
Get
that.
your motherfucking
I'm
ass
gonna break
in this
his
car,
jaw right where
nigga.
he at. He
Get
gonna
your-
know.
man.
We don't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And niggas be thinking like, oh well, like I got homies that got they sons into life. I don't know if I could accept that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even
couldn't.
if he wanted to, I don't
Hell
know if
no.
I could accept that because I know the trauma, nigga, that's still in my brain from this life.
You know the road that nigga going down.
So why would I be
already.
like, come on in, nigga?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, get away from this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get away
But
from
some
this shit.
niggas,
That's a father.
yeah, we got some niggas that's in their 40s and 50s, niggas that's still living in a life. Niggas having fucking, we ain't trying to say no names or nothing like that, but niggas, we gonna break it down and say a nigga 40 years old. We ain't gonna say other niggas' ages, but niggas 40 years old having a fucking blood birthday party. Like, no, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Like, nigga, you supposed to elevate it out of the game, nigga. You supposed to be going to a nice dinner, nigga,
And
with your family, with your good
That's why
friends.
I cut so many people off because I got that mentality you
Man.
got. Like, bro, wait, what's the theme? Oh, we will, bro.
Man.
You know how long I
No.
did that, my nigga?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to do that, bro. Like, that's wax sauce, my nigga.
Took a lot of our fucking lives. You know what I'm saying? I got times where it's like one time when I went to the pen, right? And every time, you can think about this too. Every time you went to the pen and you got caught, something in that morning that could have made you go that way,
Right.
but you chose the streets and went that way.
Well, my
I remember
mama.
this time that I did a long time, right? I did like, nigga, 2 years, right? So that morning, my son was like, hey, take me to get a haircut. And I'm like, nigga, I got these bags to go sell. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, nigga, I got like 450 ups. I got to go serve these nigga. That's 200. My son was like, nigga, let me go get a haircut. His uncle was like, oh, I'm going to take him. Don't worry about it. Nigga, go make your money. Went and made my money, went to jail, and ain't seen home, nigga, in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And
fluke,
all
bro.
I had to do was go fucking take this nigga to get a haircut.
The fluke,
and,
my
and the
nigga.
police that was following me all that morning that I never seen.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga, it was a whole task force following me that day. You know what I'm saying? And
It was some Goodfellas shit up.
my mind was tunnel vision on getting bread. You know what I'm saying? That the small shit that every day you see that we wake up now and we happy to do this shit. Oh, nigga, you need to go to school. Oh, you want to go get a haircut. Oh, you want some food. Oh, you got to go here. We be like, oh, yeah, let's do this.
Right.
But when nigga was out in them streets making that money, it was like, nah, nigga, fuck you, nigga. I'm going to go do this.
Evolution has a way of humbling us.
It do,
as
man.
men, my nigga.
It do.
You know what I'm saying? It's
It
like,
do.
Either we
after a
change or
while,
life
bro,
will change us.
Thank
Yeah,
you. After a
exactly.
while, it's like, bro, are we doing this shit we was doing 20 years ago? We can't be doing this
We
shit
can't.
still, my nigga.
We
We
can't.
can't be, my nigga.
We can't.
That will make us like low intelligent beings, my nigga.
Yeah.
If we haven't learned from none of these life situations that we had to elevate our stature, we still doing the same shit. That's got to be a form of retardation in a sense, like, bro, like
It's an
how have you-
oxymoron.
Yeah, like how have you not upgraded your stature when you see what comes from this shit, my nigga? That's why I do not want my son wearing red. I don't want. If I even see little niggas throwing up signs, like he had some pictures of his little friends throwing up some shit in the phone. I hopped on his head like some earphones, nigga. I said, bro, if I ever see some shit like this in your phone again, your ass is done.
Yeah. Right.
That homie, you would never talk to him again.
Yeah.
I'm not playing that shit. I don't give a fuck if I grew up like this, nigga. I'm raising a black king. You know what I'm saying? Like all that king shit, I really believe my son got the intelligence and the understanding to be a black king.
Right.
And if I stay on him, he can achieve that,
He
my
can be
nigga.
that.
Like my dad didn't stay on me, my nigga. He was like, "Go bang, nigga. Go hang with the homies. Where you gonna be at on Ferris and Washington? I know where to pick you up later."
Yeah, exactly.
And with him backing up off of me, it made the streets my daddy, my nigga.
Yeah.
The homies was my daddy. Flag became my stepdaddy.
Right.
And nigga, he had me on go mode.
Right.
I can't let my son do the same shit, my nigga. I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not you.
Smart.
You got.
Now-
I can't, bro.
Now you got the family, right? Do you ever like be like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, we gonna go out to Colorado. We gonna go out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all
You take
take
family
trips and
trips,
shit.
right.
Yeah, and that's something that, you know, I was telling somebody I was talking to just today, like my grandmother instilled that to me, like, nigga, don't be scared to go other places. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, we know people in Pasadena, nigga, that the farthest they ever been, nigga, was the Barstow or fucking Vegas, yeah. And some people ain't never been
That's
to Vegas.
international to them,
Yeah,
huh,
that's
Vegas.
international to them. You know what I'm saying? And it just trips me out how people are so scared, but they making the money to go to these places.
Exactly.
In the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because I was one of those people that was, nigga, out here making, nigga, a couple of racks a week, nigga, and just tricking it off on clothes and bitches and this and that. But, nigga, I could have been seeing the fucking world at a young age.
They don't tell us this.
They don't
bro.
tell us this.
They don't tell us that.
You know what
if
I'm
you
saying?
really want to
Nigga,
experience
go spend
this
that
planet,
$2,000 on that chain instead of going to Europe.
Growing
You know
up,
what I'm
bro, I
saying?
thought I thought the northwest side of Pasadena was like the mecca of the earth.
Right.
I thought this was the greatest place a person could be at, and I thought this was the only place for me.
Man,
until
exactly.
I started
somewhere
But I
else.
done been in damn near every state in this country. I done
Right.
been all over, my nigga. And once I stepped out and I seen the different programs and protocols everywhere else, I was like, damn, my nigga, like I really had the hood. The hood had me in a veil,
in a
like,
chokehold,
it had
nigga.
me thinking like this is
Shit.
all I was capable of was the
Yeah.
hood.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Once you start traveling, bro,
Yeah.
you see that, nigga. All this shit we think is important, it's not, my nigga.
Man.
It's not.
It's not.
I was just showing him the other day, like, nigga, I know we try to give gems on this show all the time. So right now, nigga, you can pause this motherfucker and go to Google Flights. Go to Google Flights, right? And then when you Google Flights, you click on the first or the second link. And what you're going to find is it's going to say, nigga, from Los Angeles or wherever city you from to so-and-so. Skip that shit. Go down to the map, right? Click on that. And that's going to show you the whole map of the fucking world. And what you do is you pinch it, you go out, and it's going to show you can go to Miami, nigga,
Right.
for $150 round
Move around,
trip.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Move around,
it's gonna
young
show
man.
you all of these places that you can go to, nigga, for the price of the pair of shoes you got on right fucking now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people need to know that you can go places in this fucking world, nigga, on these certain dates,
That's
nigga,
dope.
for
Yeah,
a
broaden
cheap
your
price.
horizons, bro.
You know what I'm
Get in
saying?
the game.
Yeah, and you can get out here and see some shit, and nigga, you won't be confined
Keep
to
it
this
real, though.
box.
Give 'em
Growing
the
up as a
game.
young nigga, you never really thought about shit like
No,
that.
never.
That's what I'm saying.
Never.
Your balls had to drop.
Never.
You had to get
Yeah.
more up on game about life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's what I tell you, man. We mature at different stages in life,
Right.
especially the black man. It's like really the baby boy syndrome. It's like we're stuck up under this veil of darkness for so long. Once we
Right.
break out of it and we start seeing what's really out there, oh man, we want to experience it.
Yeah.
We want to do it all, see it all, experience it all.
And then we don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring, so we like,
Exactly.
nigga, we gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Bro.
when it's like me, I got a trip coming up in Cabo, nigga, in May.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going from like May 22nd to like the 26th. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, oh, nigga, they kidnapping bitches in Mexico. Nigga, fuck that, nigga. I'm going to a resort, all inclusive, nigga. I ain't got to go nowhere but the beach into my room.
I ain't buying no look. I ain't going down there to buy no brick.
I ain't going down there to do none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, well,
and
okay.
people don't
This is
know.
recreation only.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just went to the Bahamas, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just went to the Bahamas in December. And it's just like, man, you just got to go see some shit, bro. Me and this nigga, we done been to Miami twice. We done been to Orlando. We done been to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You got to
I
go
respect it.
places.
You got to.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta see the world for what it is,
got
my
to.
nigga.
I done been to at least 20 of the 50 states. I ain't been to all of them yet. But nigga, that's my plan.
But that's an
You know what I'm
accomplishment right
saying?
there too, though.
Yeah, you know
That's
what I'm
an
saying?
Niggas ain't left the city, bro.
Man, for real. If I
Real.
can't fly, nigga, I'ma drive, nigga, and I'ma get there. You know
Niggas
what I'm
ain't
saying?
left the city, bro. Like,
Man.
and that's like, I feel bad for the homies that don't have the mind state or the willpower to try something new, my nigga. Like I said, like once you see that what the world really has to offer, you realize like it's so much more you can get into, my nigga.
Yeah.
And now with this internet shit, like how it's so wide open, these
Right.
avenues have. All the other shit has been exhausted. The old way is done, my nigga. Like now everything is online,
Right.
my nigga.
Yeah.
So, but it's so much money though, bro. You don't get it.
Man.
You could become an overnight millionaire like that, man.
Definitely.
All
Stay
off of
true
your
to
talent.
craft. Yeah.
All off of your
Real.
voice, your opinion. All you gotta do is put yourself in the right situation. And I believe God has denied this life from me for a few reasons. I'm real like over the top with how I get in. When I get money, I tend to flex. I go a little bit harder,
Right.
and I lose track of priorities. Man. So you know that bag is in your hand, nigga. You don't give a fuck, nigga. I got
Right.
that bag, nigga. I'm finna let my nuts hang. I'm finna do what I want to do. So I
Right.
believe God kind of been regulating my growth because I'm not ready for the stardom position that's been thrusted upon me.
So
But
you're gonna be the nigga with the money to your ear, like, I don't hear you, nigga.
Exactly.
You niggas.
I want to be the nigga that tell you to, you know what, my nigga, let's take some of this money and let's go put it in a black organization. Let's go donate to one of these black organizations.
Right.
Let's go buy 20 pair of shoes I'm taking to some inner city youth that ain't got nothing. Definitely. I want to be the nigga when I die that the homies be like, yeah, Marv was pushing Bloods for so many years, but when he got older though, bro was on some totally different shit.
Yeah.
He was really trying to right all of his wrongs, trying to shift the karma to come back, my nigga. Because all the shootings I did, I don't want that like on my permanent file, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know it's
we
there.
all got that file.
Thank you, my nigga.
Yeah.
I want God to look at me and the universe to look at me and be like, you know what? Yeah, you did some crazy shit younger,
but the
last 2 decades of your life, nigga, you really tried your hardest to right them wrongs, my nigga. You took the time.
But that's why that gun didn't click, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, bro, the nigga jumped out on me with a gun and had it literally right to my face, probably 2-3 feet, and was just shooting it like that. And for a minute I was frozen, and then I came to and I took off running. Yeah. And as soon as I hopped the gate and flipped over the gate, I heard the shots. Pow, 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 pow.
So keep it real. When you froze, nigga, you was ready to die.
I was scared.
Yeah, you was ready.
I've had people pull guns on me so many times. I'm talking about directly in my face. I've yanked guns out of niggas' hands, all type of crazy shit. But that time, I literally seen death in front of my eyes. I thought I was gonna die. When I heard them shots going off, it made me realize, like, you know what? This was kind of like a pit stop.
Right.
This is the galaxy's way of giving you a pit stop.
Right.
Slow down, nigga. You're not above Woody. You're not above Woody Lanes. You're not above Denver Jew. You're not above Tiny God. You're not above none of these homies that you grew up with.
Yeah. Tiny God, he died in front of my house.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, he
my
died
blood.
in front of my house.
That's my dog. And when that happened, a piece of me broke. You know what I'm saying? To the point I even put it in.
Did you go out there?
No, I didn't. I was actually living not too far from out there when I heard he got smoked.
That was on my street in front of my house. Now, the funny part, not funny, but the crazy part about that is the nigga he was going to see told him that he was going to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't want to get too much into the backstory of what's going on, but you know what I'm saying? The perpetrator that was supposed to do it, they was going at it for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a fucking cartoon. Like, nigga, I'm gonna shoot you. You got your vest on, nigga. You gonna fake dead, and you gonna shoot me. I got the vest on, nigga, and you gonna fake dead. Like, nigga, that's how they was doing it, nigga. That nigga done got shot before that, right?
Yeah.
But he had the vest on,
right?
You know about that,
of course.
Yeah. So the nigga that did that, he shot him with his vest on. And just so happens, nigga, and just so
his bad boy,
exactly, nigga, and just so happened that day they caught him slipping in somewhere that he wasn't even supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happened to be right in front of my house.
Crazy.
I was laying in the bed and I heard the shots and I got up. Everybody was laying on the ground. I'm like, nigga, y'all okay? Because it was in the summertime, and I'm like, damn, is niggas popping fireworks this early? And nigga, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And nigga,
I think about that all the time. Like, I'm not above it, bro.
Yeah, the police, nigga, they did him dirty. Like, he was still breathing. They put the sheet over him. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, that shit still traumatized me. Why? Because the nigga was not bleeding. That's the fucked up part about it. He was not bleeding at all, bro.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he got hit a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? But he was not bleeding at all. You know what I'm saying? And I seen him face to face. Like, this nigga don't even look like, you know what I'm saying? And he was breathing at that time, but he was not like, you know how I done seen niggas get shot, nigga bleeding and all of that. This nigga was not bleeding.
Weird,
you know what I'm saying? All internal. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, it was a Hispanic dude there, nigga. This nigga could play on New Amsterdam, nigga. That's like a hospital show that's on. You know, you probably watched it, nigga. He could probably play on that shit, nigga, because he didn't give a fuck, nigga. He went in, nigga, I'm trying to save this nigga, and nigga, he was breathing and all that, and the police came, put the sheet over him, and nigga was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So I use those deaths as a way to keep me sane, my nigga.
Yeah, man.
I think about my cousin getting smoked. I think about fucking Woody Lane getting smoked and shit. I think about Info Red getting smoked in front of us on Raymond. I think about all the homies that I seen die in this city, and I don't feel bad about having a different outlook, my nigga.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
What y'all want me to die too, nigga?
Right.
But y'all want me to end up like the homies on the wall of shame, nigga, for
Because
dying.
it ain't the wall of fame.
Exactly. That's
No.
the wall of
Yeah,
shame when you
right.
die, nigga, before you reach your full potential.
Yeah.
They light was extinguished so young, my nigga, and I just
so
don't want to.
quick.
I don't want to be like that. Like I seen so many people die, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like to the point where I'm desensitized to it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like, oh, who did? Oh, okay. You go. My cousin just got killed out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Charlie Towns was my motherfucking relative.
Yeah.
I didn't even go to the funeral because I was so shook up and I didn't want to see that, my nigga.
Right.
Like I said, I've been to so many Denver Lane funerals. It's like a bad commercial, my nigga. It's like
Right.
you on a loop that just won't stop, my nigga.
Yeah.
So when I heard what happened to Charlie, bro, and I seen the video of him being murdered, bro, like
I seen it too.
I cried countless times. You know what I'm saying? I sent it to my cousin, and he was like, "Damn, bro, I cannot believe Charlie is dead." You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just let me know, like, bro, stay focused, Marv.
Right.
Charlie was my nigga.
Yeah.
His dad and my dad is brothers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Charlie was my nigga. So for me to hear that my cousin met his fate in the streets like that was another affirmation for me to sit the fuck down.
Right.
To
Charlie was
stay
a good dude.
to stay out of shit, my nigga. To humble myself and to think that I'm not above none of the homies, my nigga.
Right.
Look how he died. Who would have ever thought that Mac Towns would die like that, my nigga?
Nobody.
He was such a good dude, my
Good
nigga.
dude.
I don't. People they try to paint Charlie in this demonic sense, like he was. You know, Charlie was dealing with mental issues.
Yeah.
If you knew Charlie, if you from the city, you know that.
Yeah.
Charlie's heart was genuine and full of love. And if Charlie loved you, my nigga, you gonna know it. So when I hear like people, you know, oh, he did this and he did that, and you know what? Everybody falls short of grace, my nigga. The way they killed my cousin was totally out of line, my nigga.
Definitely.
I mean, I just didn't understand it, my nigga. When I seen it, it's one thing to hear about it, but when I watched the murder take place,
Right.
it's like, bro, it made me heartless too all over again.
Right.
Here I am trying to think the PPD, bro, is maybe not as bad as they paint them out to be, but look what
they
you
are.
just did.
Yeah, but that was the sheriffs.
That was the sheriffs.
Yeah, the sheriff's is cold.
That was the sheriffs.
You know, the sheriffs
they
don't play,
give a
my nigga.
fuck.
They
Yeah.
gonna exterminate
I
TOS.
tell people like all the sheriffs, they came through the county system, so they don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about a nigga.
Exactly, that is
You
true,
know what
huh?
I'm
They come
saying?
up out them
Yeah.
jails, huh?
They don't give a fuck about a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and we done been through county jails and all that. The females is the worst
Yeah.
because they trying to
real.
prove a point.
real.
And she's the one that fired the most shots. You
Oh,
know
yeah,
what I'm
I seen
saying?
that. Yep, she
she's the
did.
one that fired the most shots. So it's just like, come on, man, you didn't care. Like, okay, I was talking to people and they, oh man, you ain't supposed to shoot a motherfucker when they back turn. Yeah, you ain't supposed to shoot a motherfucker when they give up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I could have swore it looked like
Shit.
he was submitted.
Nigga, he gave up. Nigga, she shot the nigga when he laid down on the ground. She's still shooting. Like the bitch had automatic. Like it was just her finger was stuck on the trigger. But nigga, she's still pulling. You feel me? And nigga, I don't want to bring it back up to make you think about it. But the simple fact that the police, sheriffs, whatever it is, they don't care. Once they in that mode, nigga, they're in that mode. They don't really care. And that's what we was talking about when we talk to our kids. Like, nigga, sometimes, nigga, you don't want to feel like you submitting, nigga, but you have to because you want to come home, nigga.
Exactly.
You want to come home. Like, nigga, everybody that fell to the police and died, they all thought that it would never happen to them.
Yeah.
The
Well, I
cemetery
never
is
thought
full of
my
niggas.
cousin would be murdered by the police out here.
Yeah, never.
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 And,
None of us
and
thought that.
you know, BA was my nigga too.
Come on now.
BA was my
That
dog.
was a real nigga, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Maurice,
So,
nigga.
Exactly. So when
That's
I
my
heard
son's-
how they
that's my
killed
son's
BA
cousin.
about the phone and all that,
And they
that
killed him
fucking-
right behind my house.
Exactly. That was heartbreaking, my nigga. Like BA, what? Because they said a phone.
Right.
BA
What kind
wasn't
of
nothing.
shit, my nigga? BA.
Right.
Come on.
BA was a fly nigga getting
Come on,
money.
man.
Right.
That's
So
it.
I was like, I didn't understand that. It made me hate the police. But my brother works with the police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My brother
Yeah.
is tied in with the police. So like he telling me like, you know what I'm saying, you looking at it from a gamer's perspective. I'm looking at it from a working nigga's perspective. Like all police ain't crooked. All police ain't dirty. All the PPD ain't like that. But you know, when I seen the shit With Charlie, it just lost my faith in law enforcement all over
again.
Man.
All of us.
Like, why would you do that, my nigga? Yeah. Why would you kill that man like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had to hear so much from my family, like, oh, you ain't at the funeral. And if whatever family see this, you know what I'm saying? I did it for my own reasons. I don't want to see my people in that goddamn box no more, my nigga. I don't gotta show up to a funeral to grieve, my nigga.
Right.
I can sit at home, smoke my weed, and cry my own tears, my nigga. Like, I've been to so many Pasadena, Denver Lane funerals. Dang. I'm done.
Yeah.
And I told him I don't want to go to no more funerals. I just can't. That's the most worst part of all is knowing your niggas gone forever.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to have my last memory looking at you in that box, my nigga. Knowing you in that box with a closed casket. They done patched you for the silly putty and painted you to make you look somewhat acceptable, my nigga. But you were just a clone. You just a fucking empty shell in that box, my nigga. I couldn't do it, and I feel bad because I really wanted to go to that to Charlie's funeral, but I couldn't bring myself to do it, my nigga. Like, I couldn't bring myself to see that.
They said it was beautiful and ghetto.
I watched it on, and that's what I said. I watched it on Facebook Live, and I was kind of like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
like,
beautiful.
There were some parts I was like, "Damn, Charlie would be like," and then there was other parts I was like, "Nigga,
what the fuck?" Yeah.
Is this how y'all laying my relative to rest? Like, it was like a little bit too ghetto, like certain, and I'm hood as fuck.
Right.
But I'm like, nigga, this is a funeral, bro. Like, but.
And he was who he was, but he wasn't a nigga out there like, nigga, give me your money. He wasn't that nigga. I done seen a nigga, where he was hanging out at the end, you know what I'm saying? I done seen a nigga when I had a car with gas, I would pull up and get some gas. And he'd be like, oh, juice, nigga, I know you got, and I'll give him a dub. This is my nigga, so I'm not finna be like dollar billing him to death. Exactly. I'm like, nigga, here go a dub, nigga. Go do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what you gotta do, but here go, you know what I mean? So it just kills me how people want to paint a picture of people when they don't really know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Charlie was a good dude.
They going off the sound check. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga.
Charlie was a great dude.
Man.
Charlie was trying to get right with God. Charlie was doing his electrical shit. Charlie was trying to raise his kids. Yeah. Bro, just because a nigga slipped. He was
fighting to be in them kids' life.
Everybody falls short and slip, my nigga. Yeah. Ain't no telling what I'm going to do tonight. Ain't no telling what I'm going to do tomorrow. Did that make me a bad person? Nah, nigga, I just fucked up.
I got to say this, man. What I hate, though, is like, so we all know where Charlie was, what he was doing. What I hate is when people put the GoFundMe up.
Right.
And this nigga get more money than he ever saw in his life on a GoFundMe. But nigga, you couldn't help this nigga on the street.
We backwards, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga,
we backwards as a culture. We backwards.
We are ass fucking backwards, bro.
You know how many people seen Charlie out there like this?
Yeah.
Drunk. Right. And walk right by my nigga?
Right. Yeah.
But now this is how you. It's too late.
It's too late, bro.
That's why that's good you said that because people need to know. You see your peoples out here going through a mental dilemma. Yeah. Man, help them if you can.
Yeah.
Because nigga, I used to smoke all types of drugs in the streets. Nigga, I used to smoke Sherm with Charlie.
Right.
We used to have bad trips when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? But relative, he just stayed in that lane. But if I would have never pulled back from it, my nigga, I would have never seen the effects it has on you. It has on your mind,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And over time, my nigga, it take you to a place like you're not the same. You really are not yourself. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's like when I was watching that video, I was thinking like, damn, all the times I was talking to my cousin about like, we need to try something. It's too late now. Mm-hmm. It's too late. He used to come to my house and my daddy would be like, you need to talk to your cousin. Right. He drunk and he doing, and I used to be like, man, that's Charlie.
Right.
It's too late. Yeah. I should have been a real nigga to sit him down like, hey, really, you out here tripping, my nigga. Like, come on, my nigga. Because he would tell me I'm tripping, but I don't want to hinder on his personal space, and now I regret it.
Yeah.
I got 1,000 regrets when it comes to Charlie because I wish I would have said shit to him while he was still here.
I don't think we can ever regret things because that particular day, the events that led up to it, you know what I'm saying? It was so out of the characteristics of what they said.
I thought it was fake, bro. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Everything they said he did, and you like, nigga, that I ain't never seen that nigga out.
He wasn't in his right mind, bro.
Like, what did somebody give him to make him do?
He had a mental lapse on everything.
That's that he did.
He was suffering from temporary insanity, bro. Let's just keep it real. People that know him know that was not Charlie.
No, and you don't need police. Like this is where they say, oh, defund the police. Like every instance doesn't need the police carrying guns. Sometimes you need those
non-lethal.
those police that come through and talk
No,
a
to
nigga
de-escalate
down.
some shit.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Yeah, exactly. And that was one of those situations. You know what I'm saying? He had scissors in his hand, nigga. Come on, nigga. Okay, now we seen the video. So if you want to say the time to shoot the nigga was when he was up on the police, right? When he was up on the police, that was the time to do something to him. But when the nigga moved away and he's standing there by himself, that's not the fucking time. That's the time to tase the nigga and be like, get your ass down. Right. Okay, nigga, you might go to jail for a year, and nigga, that would have helped him and probably saved his life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean just saved his life from dying that day. I mean, nigga, he would have got sober. He would have been able to be around other niggas that was like, nigga, hopefully, since he was older, niggas be like, nigga, that ain't the way. Because you always got, we done been to the pen. You always got that old head that's going to talk to another old head and be like, nigga, what you doing out there is foul. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, don't do that. When you go out, don't do that. This is what we do. And when we say programming and going to jail, you're doing your push-ups and you going to work for 19 cents an hour, 8 cents an hour. When you come to the streets, I done did so many jobs, nigga, where I don't give a fuck about, nigga. I done pick oil out of oil. I mean, metal out of oil, nigga. I done pick trash. I done did all types of shit. So I'm not above no job ever, nigga. Right. The worst job I ever had was doing Amazon. That's the worst job ever. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I gotta work 12, 13 hours a day, nigga. I'm working from fucking 10 in the morning, nigga, to 10 at night, nigga, and I'm delivering packages, nigga, and you don't want me to take a lunch. You don't want me to do none of that. And if I don't fucking deliver all these packages, nigga, when I come back, you can be like, oh, nigga, you got 4 packages you didn't deliver, nigga. Like, nigga, I called this nigga. Yeah, I couldn't get in the gate. Now you got to explain some shit. Yeah, like, I done did dirty jobs, but that's the worst job because, nigga, they're on you. But all that to say, like, nigga, the humility that we need to have, nigga, it needs to be none. Nigga, no humility. Cause I done seen they got a show called Dirty Jobs where niggas is out there doing the dirtiest shit ever. Shit. So you think you better than this nigga that's on TV? No, nigga, we're not. So, nigga, it's no job that you can get, nigga. I don't want to work at McDonald's. Nigga, yeah, nigga, but they paying $15 an hour right now. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Bread. You're making $220 a month on the county, nigga. Go make this $500 a week. But niggas don't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and that's about it, man. Yeah. Anything anybody else got to say? Because nigga, we done.
Yeah, nigga, I got work in the morning at 6.
Nigga, shut up.
I just with nigga, hey, you ain't got to get up at 6.
Hey, this nigga favorite saying is nigga 6 come quick.
It do. Nigga, you get up at 6, you'll see.
I get up every day at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
So you know 4 come quick, don't
My hours is 6 to 2:32, so I already know. That's I gotta be at my office at 6 and I get out at 2:30, so I already know. And I've been doing that for like 8 years now.
Oh, okay.
So it's no problem. Yeah.
Respect.
I could be out all night getting drunk and nigga come through 2:33 in the morning. I'll be like, whoop, I'm up, nigga, like tiptoeing through the house, nigga, going to get that bag.
My favorite job hours was 6 to 2.
Yeah.
That's the best hours.
Yeah, you still got your whole day.
You still got your whole day.
Fuck the world,
you know
nigga,
what I'm saying?
And you did something productive.
Yeah.
You made the chili. And you back at home now. Now I still got the whole day. Homies just waking up, getting the sleep out their eyes.
Yeah.
Nigga, I done made bread. Nigga, what y'all been doing, nigga?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
They trying to sell a nickel bag of funk. I'm trying to get these 5 bags off. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, I got 2 more bags to get off.
Yeah. And nigga, I done made 50 for the day. You like, nigga, I done made 300.
I done did it just like you, bro. I done sold crack. I done sold sherm. I done sold ecstasy pills. I done sold every type of drug you could sell. And I always went to sleep nervous as a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like
no more.
Me getting that legal bread, you can't fuck with me, nigga.
No more.
Once I mastered, like I used to look at homies like, where you going? Work? Nigga, please. Nigga, you working for that white man.
It's that longevity.
It's that long money. Yeah. And then and that's the problem. Like we think that's not good enough for us. Nigga, you better humble yourself, nigga. Yeah. Get your bag, nigga, until you get in a position to pass it down to other niggas.
I ain't so dope.
Take care of yourself.
Exactly.
I ain't so dope in 10 years. Well, no,
that's pretty
like
shit. That's
it's
good.
been like 13 years now. I ain't so dope in 13 years. But nigga, when I hop in my car, nigga, I turn that rear view camera on, nigga, and I'm still looking behind me, nigga, because the game, it never leaves your brain.
Facts.
You know what I'm
It's never
saying?
over.
Because you stay petrified, you stay traumatized, and all of that. Once you've been in the game, you always in the game, and you can be getting legal bread and all that. You always gonna think like a nigga want what you got, and it's true. Niggas do want what you got, and you always gotta watch out. And my son be like, "You stay on point." Like, yeah, nigga, because I don't know what this other nigga is thinking. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta think
He
for
be
the
like,
next
nigga,
nigga.
you sitting, nigga, I'll pull back, I'll back in everywhere I go, nigga,
Facts,
for
me
a
too.
smooth getaway, and I throw the rear view camera on, and he be like, nigga, what is you doing? I be like, nigga, if anything come behind me, nigga, I'm gone. Get the car and drive. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta stay
nigga?
aware, my nigga.
Yeah, like, nigga.
Gotta stay aware. I respect
like,
it.
man.
Awareness
so-
is key to survival.
Yeah, you feel me? You got to survive, and once you been in the game, those survival skills, like I was saying earlier, nigga, when you look at a nigga hand, you look at his waist, and you look at his eyes, nigga, you got to know where you at, you got to know what that nigga want, what he doing, and all that, and I try to teach my son that, because I'm hoping that nigga can live long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Longevity, hell yeah.
Shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any last words? We're going to start with you, S.
Not really, man. It was a good show, man. You know,
I know we didn't
I'm
get to
grateful.
sports today.
Definitely.
It's all
a good
good.
show.
We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah, for sure.
But man, I'm thankful for my brothers being here, and you know, God bless you all, man.
Facts.
Bless. Uno Mash, you got any last words?
Yeah, I do. I just want to give a shout out to all my niggas that's trying to do something different for once. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like
sir.
all my niggas that's getting up, going to work. It's nothing wrong with it, bro. All my niggas that's trying to have one woman in their life, it's nothing wrong with it, bro. Like, we gotta try as black men, as leaders, to shift the energy, my nigga, to something that's beneficial towards us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sir.
it's nothing wrong with giving a nigga a pass. It's nothing wrong with saying, all right, my nigga, you got it. It's
Right.
nothing wrong with humbling yourself for another man. That's not a flaw. That's not a weak character trait. You still as a man, my nigga. So for us to be sitting here as men having this open dialogue, man, it means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? 'Cause
Sure.
you rarely find niggas that's gonna tell you the real, my nigga. Everybody gonna try to pacify you to tell you something they think you want to hear.
Right.
I want to hear the shit from niggas that's gonna hurt me.
Right.
Tell it to me live, my nigga. So this
Definitely.
podcast, this conversation, everything we talked about tonight, man, shit that need to be stirred. We need to
Right.
keep the ember stirred. We need to keep the flame going so we can lace these young niggas up. So when we sitting up with these gray beards and shit, we can feel like, you know what, nigga? We did some G shit while we was
On the
down here.
real. On the real.
We did some G shit. So yeah, man, thanks for having me, man. Look me up,
Man.
nigga. Uno.mash. Bitch.
My nigga's a social media influencer now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? and I can't let this fucking day go past. I cannot let it go past because my
What,
nigga got
bro?
over 1 million views on a certain.
Right.
We ain't gonna call it a skit because it was some real life shit.
She tried, wifey tried to play me off the little index card trend that she's seeing and shit. And you know, when she handed me the cards, right, I could kind of see a little bit, but I thought one said like DJ, or I couldn't really make it out because the way her finger was on the card. Now I see one of them have money signs on it.
Right,
so I was
right.
like, what the fuck am I taking the money signs for? This is my wife. All the money is gonna come right back in the same circle.
Yeah, let me take the other
So
one.
she giving me money, it doesn't make sense. So I'm like, let's see what the other card is. So when I looked at it, I was like, oh, we finna turn up for a check.
Yeah,
So she
yeah.
was like, okay, well, let's just, you know, she got her little footage and all that. And I thought she was just trying to make some content and all that. But when we showed up to BJ's, it still hadn't hit me. I still wasn't like thinking about it. I just got out the car and I was like, what the fuck are we doing over here? I thought we was going to lunch. And she was like, no, just let me, I just want to get some video for my edit. So then I was like, it hit me. I was late and it hit me.
That
And
nigga
I was
look
like,
sad.
yeah, I was a little, I was more like, oh, you got me finally. Like, you finally got your get back. All the shit I
shit.
be trying to prank you and do stupid
Oh,
shit on you.
man.
You finally, so I wasn't going to post that shit because it was
Right.
like, it was more intimate, me and wifey. I wasn't
Yeah.
going to post that shit. But at the same time, I was like, I post any and everything else, my nigga.
Uh-huh.
Let's just throw this out there and see what the universe do.
Yeah.
And by the grace of the God, nigga, that shit just
Yep,
went crazy.
that shit hit.
It opened up so many doors, my nigga. A dumbass video like
Yep.
my wife, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And I thanks a lot, babe. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she opened a lot of doors for me because niggas stopped looking at me as this big bad blood nigga. They
Right.
look at me like as a nigga that can joke.
Uh-huh.
I got a strong chin.
I
can
feel
take a
empathy
joke with
for
my
this
wife.
nigga.
A lot of men was like, fuck her, nigga. Like, Nigga, you don't need her, nigga. Even the women was like, look at his face, he mad, and it was funny to see all these mixed reactions from that video because I was like, you know what, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? That this type of video reached that many people. It just go to show me that we all share a connection. We all relationships. We all share a connection, my nigga. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you got a girl, you understand that video, my nigga. Or you understand how hurt it was to not get what you thought you was getting, my nigga. Especially a BJ card, though. That's like a pass go card. That's like
because what I gotta say to your wife is like you didn't put an S on that motherfucker.
Everybody was saying that.
You didn't put an S on that motherfucker, so you know what I'm saying. You kind of tricked yourself. So you kind of owed twice.
That's the niggas in the comments like, nigga, she didn't even put the S on that motherfucker.
You feel me? Oh, she was being lazy. You know what I'm saying? She didn't put the S on it. You know what I'm saying? But what was I gonna say? You was telling me earlier off camera that you had to get thick skin because niggas was in the comments talking reckless.
And you got a bunch of random strangers calling you a pussy or you a simp, nigga. You let her play you like that, nigga. You should have left. That's why you probably alone now. And all I could reply was like, "This is my wife, you stupid fuck.
Yeah,
you dumbass
exactly.
niggas.
Yeah,
this ain't some chick fuck, nigga. This my old lady. What you mean, leave her, nigga?
So
leave her weird.
So
Wait.
So you was Kevin Durant in the comments?
Facts. You already know. I had to be, nigga.
You know Kevin Durant, nigga, see a million comments, nigga, and he gonna take a whole day, nigga,
and
go through a million comments.
She be seeing me, nigga. I be fucking typing fast as a motherfucker. She be like, you need to stop.
Yeah.
You need to put that phone down. You letting people affect you. I thought you was mature. You arguing with strangers and shit. I be like, nah, fuck that. This shit's attached to my name. I gotta check these niggas. I don't want niggas
you ever went to one of them niggas like, hey, our last video we put, it was just me and SD, right? We put the video up and the motherfucker said, oh, I hate your intro. I went to that nigga page, that nigga had no followers. Like, nigga, why am I listening to you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna comment to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you're just a troll.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You probably go through different niggas' comments and just be saying some old reckless shit.
That's what the internet will do to you.
Yeah, you just gotta come to that conclusion, nigga. Yeah. What you do is, if you want to comment on a nigga shit, you go to their page and see how many followers they got. Yeah. I guarantee they don't have over 20.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's gonna humble you, like, oh, this is a fuck nigga.
Fuck nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
But look though, look at the all the beautiful perks that came from that video.
Definitely.
That video, even though it was stupid, even though it was made a mockery of me.
It wasn't stupid, nigga. That shit was
funny. It was
funny
stupid because I felt stupid at the end. That's what I mean. But it helped me out so many ways because like all the content I was presenting before that, it was kind of biased. People was kind of looking at it a certain way, like, oh, this is just some hood shit. Right. This nigga's a hood nigga. But that video kind of showed me in a different light.
Right.
It's been shared, bro, like 70, 80,000 times.
Right.
And I'm talking about on multiple platforms. And I'm like, damn, who would have thought this video would open up so many different avenues for a nigga? I'm gonna take every last one of them and run them till they exhausted. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take it and say thank you, babe. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Let's find another way to capitalize off this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta think about. I mean, while you was talking about that, I was thinking about Weldon the Great. So he did a video and he was like, got him, right? And the things that Weldon went through, it was like, I'm probably gonna fuck around and go to Vegas and pick that nigga up and bring him to the show, because it's like niggas want to see your rise, but niggas also want to see your fall. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is to you is you got the video that went viral. So when you capitalize on it, you know what I'm saying? But see, Weldon ain't got no wife, he ain't got no family. So it's a different term. You know what I'm saying? So with you, when you getting the bread, it's going in the house.
Facts, to the nest.
Instead of this nigga going to party and, you know what I'm saying? My uncle is my manager and that nigga getting the bread, then he passing me out money and I'm going to buy bottles and shit. And next thing you know, it's gone and I'm homeless. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna happen to you. Facts. But just saying, like let that shit be the light to everything it transpires to be. Let that shit be like, nigga, I want to see this nigga. I want to see you doing major things. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you about the schools and all of that, nigga. Right. That can be a world tour, not just going to Pasadena High.
Free game tour, but you got to pay for it.
You can be in Baltimore, like, nigga, I'm from the West Coast. Nigga, I done did this, did that. Nigga, I don't want this for y'all. Like, nigga, your intelligence, the way you speak, the the shit that you went through and all the knowledge that you have, like you can spread that to other people. And like they used to tell us, I don't give a damn if it only reaches one kid. And that's the truth, nigga. If you only reach one kid with your message, nigga, go ahead and reach that one child. Mission accomplished, nigga. Because that one child could have been you listening to somebody else when your dad was like, I know where to pick you up at.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? On the real. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my last word. You know what I'm saying? And be better than you was yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? This has been a dope ass episode. I'm going to edit the shit out this motherfucker because, you know, we was fucking around, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? We gonna edit this motherfucker down, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna do it, man.
Shout out to my nigga Steve's. Shout out to Steve, man.
Yeah, shout out to S-Class.
Shout out my cousin Mike too, man. I love all y'all
Mike
niggas,
Towns, S-Class, man. That's like my other family, nigga. I call them the Rock because there's three of them niggas, and you know what I'm saying? They create a diamond. You know what I'm saying? You got the
very
music,
intelligent brothers,
man. You got the clothes, you got the knowledge.
Telling you, them niggas ain't playing, bro.
Man, what? I go to Jay Harden podcast class. I went to the first one. I'm going to the second one.
That dude is smart, man.
Because I want to be better, nigga.
Jason is a smart dude.
You know what I'm saying? Jason asks me for anything. I be like, nigga, what you need when you need it, nigga. Because, nigga, I know this nigga is
good relationships.
He got knowledge, nigga.
Yeah, my mama.
It's nothing for them three guys that I won't do. Mike called me at 8 in the morning, nigga. I don't get up till 10. I see Mike's number on the phone, nigga, I'm going to answer it. Thanks. I don't know what he got going on, but I'm going to answer it.
Right.
S-Class call me, I'm going to answer it. You know what I'm saying? Any of them niggas call me, I'm going to answer it. And you know what I'm saying? And I do the same with S, and I do the same with Swaggy. Even with Zach, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, the people that's around you, man, you just got to treat them like they're your extended family. It's nothing that we won't do for people. Right. Some of your people might do you wrong, you know what I'm saying? And you just got to be a man and just swallow that. And you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they don't do it again. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you know what I'm saying? Shit happens, and you understand that as a grown man because we all fall short. You know what I'm saying? So, but still, you know, we just love each other and we spread that love, man. Right. And this is New Wave fucking Shop Talk, man. Episode 71, man. Nigga, we been 71 on, man.
Niggas is serious, huh?
Man, we serious, man.
That's an incredible accomplishment.
Yeah, man. For sure.
Shout out to New Wave,
appreciate it, man.
Shout out to New Wave,
man. You know what I'm saying? We moving on up, but give out your tags, man, that you want people to hit you on.
I'm everywhere. Uno.mash. Uno.mash. Everybody asks me where that come from. My name used to be Mash Man when I used to rap. And I found out there was a lot of other niggas adapted their handle. So I dropped the mash and I just kept it Uno Mash because it's only one of me, my nigga. So Uno.mash. Look me up, my nigga. I'm going to lace you up.
Amen.
Right all the time, my nigga.
Amen.
God bless you and your family. God is good.
Yes,
for sure. You can hit me at Dina Boy Juice everywhere or Famously Broke. You know what I'm saying? You know where to get the gear. Y'all already know. Y'all been rocking with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Dina.
Got them 2016s on. Yeah, that's how we doing it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What's up with you, S? Give your tags out.
Pasadena Shine on all handles. Album is on all platforms. Pasadena Shine was understood. Yes, sir.
Don't gotta be explained. This Pasadena, man, and we out of this motherfucker, man. Let's do it.
Peace.
You're now tuned in to the #1 podcast. I give you New Wave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. New Wave Shop Talk, New Wave, New Wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New Wave, New Wave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. I need some of them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.